They're old white dudes. They're not funny. No homo. He is a drunk. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Oh, shit. Do you know who was Ian Ellis?
What was that?
Do you know who was Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis.
I feel like I know that name, but I can't remember who that person is connected to.
Okay, stand-up comic from Chicago. I'm with Apologies to Podcast, which is still going. Volcano, no braino. Yeah.
All right, 304, you're on with Jessica.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Dante.
Yeah.
Dante.
Yeah.
Dante Nero. Yeah.
Dante
Jessica,
Negro.
I'm seeing you, and I'm curious. Like, how many marbles do you have in your jar?
What does that mean?
Hey, by the way,
I'm asking you, what is the value that you bring to a man as opposed to a different girl?
by the way, mute your computer in the back.
There's no computer on. I'm just.
High tide, everyone out there in the world, YouTube and all that. Yeah. Hello, birds. Yeah. Lewis was just bullshitting and not being of the truth. Lewis is 47 and Puerto Rican and not white and failed at life. So no, you are a douchebag, Lewis. Doggy, no you. I get more hoes than you, CO. You the beta. Doggy, no you. Yeah, that's right, no you. Boo you, boo both of you. No, you. Lewis, I heard you're gay. Doggy, no you all the way. Doggy, no you. Yeah, that's right. You'd be confused with Helen. Yeah, that's right, no you. Cock and balls on you, Mickey. I'll get you for this, Helen. No, you. I'm just bullshitting, not being of the truth. I'm an Asian guy. Jill, these podcasts you watch, RDA, they should have holes in their head. Gotta use that.
Hello, douche.
Beta male. Wow. Holy. is your favorite war? What's your favorite war?
War?
Yeah.
What do you mean war?
Like favorite war.
Let's not get into that shit.
Okay.
Lower East Side wars. Whatever the hell is going on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can eat pussy. Yeah, I look gas. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, you think I'm full, I would just gotta find a look. You know what the fuck was your point I was making? Yeah, I can eat pussy. Yeah, I look gas. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, you think I'm full, I would just gotta find a look. You know what the fuck was your point I was making? Yeah, I can eat pussy. Yeah, I look gas. Yeah, I love it. But you know what? It is what it is. Listen, you think I'm full, I would just gotta find a look. You know what the fuck was your Yeah, I can eat pussy.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Okay. Thank you for
Freedom
your
of
time.
speech.
Thank you. You ain't getting nothing for Christmas. Yeah, that's right.
Apple juice.
Yeah. Apple juice. This is not apple juice.
That's apple juice. Or is it? It is. I have to say that.
Where has CO been? We'll find out. All right. Last time, if you watched the premiere, and I know some of you did, he was going to take on Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah. What he was doing. He's about to go to the Tony Hinchcliffe show. That's just one story. And all this time, most people have concluded the following: that he got female pregnant and forced into a family situation. I will chase that story next. Right. That'll be one of the stories. And remember, he's going back to school, losing contact with all of us, and never doing the With Apologies show again. So here's the CEO story. He decides to go to LA and try to get Ian Ellis's money from Tony Hinchcliffe. So he gets to the Kill Tony live taping, because before we saw what was happening. Right. All right. So then, so Tony, anyway. All right. So, all right. Starts heckling Tony Hinchcliffe and gets kicked out. All right. Then I'll have the dinosaur be Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah. All right. A dog, an Irishman, and Iron Sheik enter a bar. The bartender goes, "What can I get you?" All right, then I will need the Ross dog. Where the hell is that? All right, I'll just. All right. It doesn't matter. I'll just try and tell this joke. All right, the dog goes, "Bark, bark." All right, bark. All right. Okay, bark, bark. I'll have a scotch. Right. All right. The Irishman goes, "Whiskey." Right. Iron Sheik goes, "I'm a Budweiser jabroni." Right. He goes, "Beta move, stealing lines from sports legend. Get off the stage, you hack. I could come up with better lines with both hands tied behind my back." Okay, then get up here and make us laugh. Okay. Everyone, how's it going today? How's it going, everybody? Yeah. This guy, Tony, is 35 and white, failed at life. First for the worst, last for that ass. Blew his brain cells out. I'm smoking that grass. What an unfunny, no money faggot mabaggett. No, you, my cousin is gay. Security. All right. Pretty nice name would be security guard. Where's that fucking cat? Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I am the security guard. Yes, indeed. Beautiful CEO, come with me. Not leaving till you give to Ian Ellis the $350 you owe him. You owe Ian, you cheap fuck. No, you. Get the hell out of here. You punk bitch. This is not over. See you at the Comedy Store later tonight. You fucking beta. Right. The comic Doug Benson gets wind of this and walks up to CEO. All right, I'll have this guy be Doug Benson. Hey, dude. I am about to go on the road, and 2 times I take part in a roast. How would you like to meet me in New York and Texas in a month, and New York in 4 months, and write jokes for me? Yeah, that's right. You're not just bullshitting and not being the truth, right? Is this for real? I'll pay you $500 for Texas and a couple thousand for New York. Yeah, that's right. Know you. All right, sounds like fun, Doug. See you in Texas. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm going to take a train from LA. But then I'll go to London, Canada, and then New York. That's right. Okay, Doug, see you in Texas. That's right. All right. Then he ends up writing jokes for Doug Benson. Next storyline. All right. CEO is a college man, joins a frat of people who hate Ian Ellis. All right. And then I'll have this guy be Mike, the guy that president of the frat. How's it going, CEO? Did you hear that? Yeah, I'm frat president. I hate Ian Ellis. Sorry you can't hang out on Discord with the likes of Ian Ellis anymore. Yeah, I went to junior college in Chicago a few years ago. And a piece of shit called my wife a whore. Well, the woman that would become my wife, and me a faggot. And he got booed off stage. Yeah, that's right. Are you sure you're talking about Ian Ellis? No, the link is up there. Ross can come through. Yeah, that's right. No, you. Okay. Are you sure that you're talking about Ian Ellis? I think he might be bullshitting and not telling the truth. No, you. Is that enough wish for me? Just kidding. I paid attention with apologies. Sorry, you have to leave Discord and never talk to Ian or any of his loser friends again. If you want to join my frat and continue to date my sister, ha 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 ha. Wow. You can come on up anytime, Ross. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, dude. You got it. I'll get the hell off Discord for the frat. That's right. Ha ha ha. Okay, then. First party is tomorrow. Friday evening at 8 p.m. Yeah, that's right. You meet all the sorority sisters. My sister's the president. Oh, shit. Why didn't you say so? I guess you're not bullshitting now, Mike. Yeah, that's right. Her and CEO are engaged, and she is pregnant with twins. Story number 3. He finishes school, start watching RDA without typing, and finds out Heldon Keller is now a highly successful businessman. Selling Bibles, telling everyone he makes more money than them. CEO is like, oh shit, got to buckle and buckle down and beat this douche in business and make more money than Helen. Yeah, that's right. Uh-huh. So he steals a truck. Unknowingly to him, he did not know it was a mob-owned trucking company. So now the boss arranges a sit-down with CEO. All right, I'll make this guy the boss. Well, hiss, hiss, hiss. Look, you look like a pretty smart guy, CEO. But you did something this dumb. You stole from me. Yeah, that's right. No, you. Yes, I know I was stupid manupit. I really needed the money. But you owe us like 20 grand. How do you plan to pay the Snake Dynasty for this? Yeah. How do you plan on paying us back? I'll become a hitman. A gun for hire? Yeah, that's right. No, you. Okay, there's $100,000 hit on the head of the Irish mob. He's our natural enemy here, the snake mob. Yeah, that's right. You do the hit, we will give you 30 grand and you owe us 20. Yeah, that's right. What about the other money? The other money. That is our money, no you. Okay, where does this Irish scumbag hang out? Yeah, that's right. In the Irish bar downtown? Yeah, that's right. No you. The really big one. Yeah, that's right. Where the guy plays bagpipes in front of it? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Okay. In the Irish bar downtown, they're really big. The really big one, my cousin, he works there. He will stash a gun because they frisk all strangers. They'll put a gun in the bathroom and it'll be waiting for you to take this guy out. Oh, shit. Godfather style. That's right. I take it he is a drunk. That is no bullshit. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. And scene. Yeah, that's right. All right. All right. Time for the puppet show. Yeah. Where is CEO meets Mafia story? Last time we saw him, he was in the mob. The hitman for the mob last time. They playing the dinosaur is a guy named Joe the Killer. CEO, instead of killing a grog brain loser in Toronto, we need you to take care of a guy in New Jersey. Runs in a crew with my cousin Michael. He is the leader. He's the leader of a criminal organization per se. I would do anything as long as it's not really gay. No homo. Tomorrow night, you have to meet Vinny, Michael's number 2, in Newark, midnight, and not like a guy. Just beat him up. He owes my cousin money, like 50 grand. If you can't pay, then kill him. Him all this money. About 6 months. He is the cousin of a dirty cop we whacked a long time ago. And he was an alcoholic. He is a drunk or was something nice. I owe you money. I will do anything. Make it up to you. That sounds good to me. Just make sure the guy doesn't. Make sure the guy has our money. If he doesn't, he ain't getting nothing for Christmas. Oh shit. Okay, I got his partner. He so lame. Fell out his brain. Out his head, fell out the brain. He doesn't have your money. Oh, he doesn't have his money. Money out his head, fell his brain. Got it, son. Word is bomb. Shoot that cocksucker between the eyes. Yeah, that's right. If he doesn't have our money. Going to meet Vinny and the prick who owes money, Joey, Jimmy, in my brother's Italian restaurant in New Jersey tomorrow night at midnight. Vibe will pick you up at noon because you're going from Toronto and, that's like a long drive. Long ass drive right away. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. And not being of the truth. By the way, my girlfriend once dated an Asian guy. I'm an Asian guy. So no you. So the next day, CEO gets in the car and goes to New Jersey to beat the guy up. Who owes Joe and those other guys the 50 grand. They get to Jersey. Listen here, Rubberneck. You better stop bullshitting and not being of the truth and stop wasting our time. Pay up. Okay, douchebag. I swear I will have the money for you tomorrow. Sounds like bullshit to me. Let's take this scumbag to the roof. All right, brother. You like hanging upside down, you piece of shit? You better have our fucking money or I'll let go. Yeah, that's right. Now you're hanging upside down. You got the money? You grog brain loser? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right. Better hand it over. Not be bullshitting, not being of the truth. Seal takes the money in this car and decides to say fuck the mob and drives off to Chicago where he meets up with in a bar with Red Bar, Ian Ellis, and Bill and the Snake. Yes. Theo, holy shit. It says, what the hell are you doing here? The New Jersey mob, Bell. And are you just here bullshitting? You. I came here to see Red Bar open for Jim Norton. Jim is a fucking hack whose head got whacked. Hello, douche. That's my line. Fuck you, Ian. Ian, these podcasts you watch, RDA, they should have holes in their head. Yeah, Mike, that bit is kind of stale. No, you, Dante, are the beta bitch. Shut up, Dante. You as fat as a whale. No, you, Mike, are beta bitch. Yeah, that's right. And you should have holes in your fucking head till you are dead. Yeah. Piece of shit. Yeah. You beige fucking douchebag. Yeah, that's right. Dante, you're 50 something and not white, failed at life. Yeah, that's right. Gino, give me my money. Right, kill all these motherfuckers. Fucking grog brain scumbag. CEO, cock and balls, cock and balls, cock and balls on you, CEO. Damn it, I will get you this for this, Helen. Fucking bastard. All right, that's it. Yeah, I'm here. Know you, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm here. Yeah, know you, yeah. All right. Now that somebody's here, it's time to read the opening monologue. Yeah, that's right. Know you. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? Douchebag Donald Trump did not even show up for the debate, for the first debate. I think he would say those other candidates are beta candidates, beta candidates. Fuck them right in the ass. They're a bunch of betas, anyways. Other news, Reddit is turning on a somewhat entertaining piece of shit, creepy Asian guy. Against the RDA and spreading the word over the internet. Yeah, that's right. Next week, there'll be a rerun. Ken TV will be on The Leaf. Pretty soon, a podcast about smoking weed. Yeah, that's right. Hosted by the Stephen Blush. So know you. Ross, in a couple weeks, can I interview you? Is that possible? The Ross interview. Oh, shit. Is that possible? That might be cool. Yeah. Think about doing it for a while. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get. Because you say don't be a cunt and then you act like a cunt. What else can I tell you, Clip? That's the way it is. You say don't be a cunt, yet you act like one. Yeah, that's right. All right. See what I'm going to talk about first. Ooh, pop culture news. Let's see. Okay. I think there's some Motley Crue news. Ooh, we haven't had much Motley Crue news around here. Well, I'll start with that. Motley Crue news. Oh. All right, I'm going to go forward with this.
Motley Crue is one of the most popular metal bands of all time. Their 2022 stadium tour earned a record-breaking $173.4 million, the best-selling tour of the band's 40-plus-year career. However, the band is in the middle of a major scandal. Their guitarist Mick Mars has sued them and claimed under oath that Motley Crue uses pre-recorded tracks during concerts, essentially faking their playing. The use of pre-recorded tracks is a cardinal sin for rock and metal fans, and this scandal has led to some major.
Oh shit! They're saying you phony baloney, Motley Crue. Oh shit! Yeah.
Backlash towards Motley Crue, but instead of folding to the pressure, they are benefiting from the publicity for their upcoming world tour, where the band sells tickets for up to $2,500, and it's working. So this begs the question, is Motley Crue actually using pre-recorded tracks? Well, it's complicated. Several fan-filmed videos of the band have circulated in recent years, where the sound coming out of the speakers doesn't match up with the actual performance. One recent high-profile incident occurred on July 19th, 2022, at the Kansas City date of Motley Crue's stadium tour. In the video, you can hear the sound of a cymbal despite the fact that drummer Tommy Lee hasn't made it to his drum set. In other words, the drums are heard playing while no.
So you're saying that don't be a cunt, yet you're being a cunt. Oh shit! That was my point. You're saying don't be a cunt, yet you're being a cunt. Sorry, I would have come right on air and said that, but a friend of mine came over and we decided to get really high. And then I think the show ended. So next Wednesday, I don't know if my friend is going to come over late. We'll see. All right, back to Motley Crue. Yeah. All right.
one is there to play them. It is unclear how much of Lee's drumming is performed live and what parts are mimed during shows. Fans have engaged in heated debates in the comment section, with some proclaiming that almost all of Lee's drumming is fake, while others argue that only a few key triggers are used to keep time with all the fireworks and other onstage spectacles that Motley Crue is famous for. Mars would reference this exact video on page 10 of his lawsuit, where he would then go on to claim under penalty of perjury that a significant portion of singer Vince Neil's vocals were also pre-recorded. But if that were true, then why does Vince Neil sound so awful on stage? For decades, Neil has been harshly criticized for his inability to sing like he used to. The once legendary frontman can often be heard struggling for breath, singing out of tune.
I could say something on that. I saw them on the final tour. They came on stage, kicked fucking ass. I don't remember somebody bringing up play backup tracks. Vince's voice was fine. Tommy Lee's playing was right on time. Yeah, so they did fine. I think all this horse shit has come out since of the reunion. Yeah, I don't remember people saying, "Oh, they're fucking horrible. You can't sing," and they use backing tracks. Yeah, so I don't remember that hearing that when the band was around.
Tune or relying on the audience to sing for him. Some of his detractors, like pro wrestler turned rock singer Chris Jericho, have pointed at Neil's poor physical shape as the reason for his declining singing abilities, suggesting that his vocals would improve if he just lost some weight and did some training. As more and more videos of Neil...
They're saying, "You're fucking fat as shit, man. You're like Mersh. I go to the gym." No, you don't. They're saying, "You fatty boobalati." Yeah.
embarrassing vocal performances made the rounds on YouTube, Motley Crue's manager Alan Kovac would even have to step in to address the criticisms, assuring fans that the band members had been working with personal trainers and nutritionists ahead of the stadium tour in order to put on the best performances possible. Still, as recently as 2023, Crue fans have continued to criticize the band for only becoming more blatant in their use of lip syncing. This footage from a recent concert in Peru makes it glaringly obvious that Vince Neil is heavily relying on pre-recorded tracks. However, no one bore the brunt of Mick's anger more than bassist Nikki Sixx. Mars accused Sixx of attempting to psychologically manipulate him into believing he had some sort of cognitive dysfunction, and that his guitar playing was no longer good enough for Motley Crue, often getting frustrated with Mars.
Maybe right. Yeah. Sixx, Nikki, you know you're a grog brain loser. You know you're fucking retard, right? We kid around here. Maybe that's what the rest of them are saying. Yeah, that's right. You haven't written a song in like 10 years. Yeah, no. You've written songs. We're just kidding around. Yeah.
For supposedly forgetting chords or playing the wrong songs. The guitarist, who is a 25% shareholder in Motley Crue's corporate entity, claims that this was all part of an elaborate plot concocted by Sixx in order to force him out of the band. And
that's really you, Griggy? Yeah. What's up, homie? Haven't seen you in like forever, man. That's you. That's cool, man. I will open panel in 1 hour. So do some news, do a puppet show. A little bit, but you know, people complain. Get used to it. The only thing I can't say you can complain about is New York. Sure, it's not my New York City anymore, but it stopped being that way 13 years ago. I accept it. Those that complain about New York City don't get New York. It's fucking yuppied, and I hate it. But, you know, ain't my New York. Somebody else's. Yeah, that's right. After this.
And take his shares. When his debilitating health issues eventually forced Mars to retire from touring in 2022, it is alleged that Motley Crue made him a quote, take it or leave it offer for a severance agreement that would divest him of 20% of his ownership stake in the band. Mars says it was Nikki Sixx who told him that, after 41 consecutive years with the band, he was lucky to keep even 5% ownership and did not deserve anything more going forward. Mars went on to blast Sixx in legal documents for faking his performances, stating that 100% 100% of Six's bass parts were nothing but recordings. Six was seen fist pumping in the air with his strumming hand while the bass part was playing, an incident that was captured on video. However, this would not be the first time that Six had been confronted over his use of backing tracks in his career, with Six often using extremely vague language to evade the accusations. One such occasion occurred in 1997, when Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich denounced Motley Crue for performing to a tape at the American...
This is how rumors start, man. All right, I guess he performed to tape out a award show or something. Well, Red Hot Chili Peppers did the fucking Super Bowl because they didn't want the whole Janet Jackson fucking incident thing happening. What the hell's happened to the music world? Yeah, that's what I gotta say. Yeah. And a little bit, well, Opie and Anthony news. Ooh, I got videos from both. And we'll some band merch are coming up and some Method Man news. Oh shit.
Music Awards that year, which by all accounts they did. Although it is now widely accepted that televised musical performances have to be faked due to time constraints, Six still took offense to Ulrich's accusations and posted an open letter to the Metallica drummer on an AOL message board, which read, "Dear sweet fat balding Lars, love the makeup babe. Taking your ever moronic soapbox position on a subject that's none of your business has made you out to be an a-hole as usual. You're such a poser." Despite Nicky's rage towards Ulrich's accusations, he notably did not deny the use of backing tracks within his response. Six was similarly evasive in 2000.
Calling people bald and fat and losers and posers. Last I checked, and I dig on some hair metal. Aren't hair metal people posers? Oh shit! A poser calls somebody a poser. Oh shit!
2023, when legendary drummer Carmine Appice revealed to Ultimate Guitar that Mars confided in him about how he was having a bad time on the stadium tour, due in large part to the fact that everything was pre-recorded instead of live. Nikki Sixx would fire back on Twitter, but instead of addressing the allegations that Motley Crue was lip-syncing, he chose to hurl insults at Appice, calling him a washed-up drummer. It is worth noting, however, that Sixx did acknowledge Motley Crue's use of backing tracks on one occasion in 2019, though he only admitted to using it for instruments that the band doesn't tour with, such as cellos or synthesizers. To date, the only member of Motley Crue to directly address the core band members' use of backing tracks was, unsurprisingly, Mick Mars. While discussing the creation of his solo album during a 2014 interview with Eddie Trunk, Mars casually mentioned that he was a terrible singer, unintentionally provoking a series of loaded questions from Trunk.
You just... Dude, my voice sucks so bad.
Well, they put a microphone in front of you on stage with Motley. I don't know if it's on or not, but there's one up there.
Well, that's a whole nother story right there, son.
What story? Tell me that story. What is it?
That story? I don't know. That could get me in a lot of trouble.
Mars was noticeable that Motley Crue...
What? Hold on. No. What the heck?
Motley Crue is one of the most popular free advertising for the band. Love, and historically have...
That story? I don't know. That could get me in a lot of trouble.
Mars was noticeably on edge, tripping over his words and attempting to move away from the subject. However, as the conversation continued, Mars candidly spoke on his band's use of backing tracks, saying that he didn't like it, and that he believed that a band like Motley Crue benefits from the rawness of a live performance where mistakes can be made in front of an audience. So assuming Motley Crue are in fact faking their performances, why hasn't there been more backlash from fans? Well, fans can be extremely forgiving to an artist that they love, and historically have proven to be unbothered about lip syncing. For example, despite the general belief that R&B duo Milli Vanilli had their careers immediately ruined following a July 1989 incident where their backing track failed during a live performance, in reality, their core audience didn't seem to care. In fact, Milli Vanilli went on to become a global sensation, reported...
They went on to become a global sensation, but didn't one of them kill himself? Somewhat over some of that? I think he did. All right, they became huge, and the lip syncing didn't really kill their core audience, but you know, sometimes things happen to people and it has an effect on them. One of them did kill himself eventually, which is horrible. Not that I was ruining the Milli Vanilli, but it means there's no Milli Vanilli reunion. True. Yeah. For those that like that or love it.
Reportedly grossing over $50 million and even being awarded a Grammy for Best New Artist, even as the lip-syncing allegations continued. The value these accusations bring Motley Crue, who are getting millions of impressions on metal news websites and YouTubers making countless videos calling them out, are all free advertising for the band. Keeping the band at the forefront of the music news cycle, even with the negative connotations, is generally good for them. However, if Motley Crue's upcoming tour dates are going to be entirely faked, then the group is not living up to its core values that brought them together in the first place. In the band's first ever press release from June 22nd, 1981, Motley Crue highlighted their mission to, quote, provide an outstanding live show which excites, stimulates, and moves the audience. Despite their tarnished reputation, a major backlash towards Motley Crue, but instead of folding to the pressure, they are the band's first ever press release from June 22nd, 1981, Motley Crue highlighted their mission to, quote, provide an outstanding live show which excites, stimulates, and moves the audience. Despite their
I can say I don't remember hearing when I saw them, the final tour, once again, no backing tracks, no. This guy's too fat to sing, his voice is shot. They came out, kicked ass, took fucking names, and only did like 2 ballads. It's not like I've seen Poison. They would have like 5 or 6 of them out there. Right. And none of this shit was going on. Mick Mars was in the band at the time. It's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, we got not that long left. Maybe less than a minute. Yeah.
tarnished reputation, Motley Crue concerts continue to sell out, and the success of rock and metal as a whole is reliant on legacy bands now more than ever. It's not unusual for the best-selling metal albums any given year to be 30-plus-year-old records rather than new releases, and rock festivals in particular routinely book the same handful of legacy bands for their headlining slots, often recycling headliners year after year. Many critics say that this unending focus on nostalgia is holding the genre back, but in a post-2020 world where the cost of touring is at an all-time high, promoters can't afford to take any chances. Motley Crue is still entitled to their day in court and will presumably one day have the opportunity to tell their side of the story. For the time being, it is up to fans to voice their opinions by voting with their wallets, and Motley Crue has only grown to become more lucrative than they've ever been.
Go a little rock. We don't need any Metallica news yet, or Wu-Tang. Let's go with Bam. Bam news. Dave Mustaine on why he and James Hetfield don't talk anymore. Let's go. Right in.
It's a collaboration between two heavy metal legends that would surely break the internet. Former Metallica guitarist Dave Mustaine reuniting with his former bandmate, frontman James Hetfield.
No, you suck.
And it came closer to happening than any of us could have ever imagined. Now, in a brand new interview with Guitar.com, Dave Mustaine is opening up about what went wrong and what prevented us from getting that earth-shattering collaboration between Dave Mustaine and James Hetfield. Before we continue, I want to welcome all of our returning viewers back. Many of you have not yet hit subscribe, and it would really help us out if you could take just a quick second and hit that button. Dave Mustaine was a guitarist in Metallica back in 1983 when he was famously and abruptly fired from the band. This conversation was chronicled in the band's documentary, Some Kind of Monster, where Dave Mustaine felt he wasn't given a second chance for whatever the...
Well, there's two kinds of drunks, happy and violent. Dave was of the second kind. Metallica, the rest of the members were of the first. So it's a clash of different kinds of ways to party, I guess. Some people like it violent and lots of people don't. Yeah.
The dynamic was in the band. Since that time, they have made up and the members of the band have been on much better terms, but apparently James and Dave don't have a relationship at all. Over the summer, Mustaine talked in an interview about how he had hoped one day that he and James Hetfield could work together, but we weren't sure how close this actually came to being a reality until now. In this new interview with Guitar.com, Mustaine revealed back in 2015 that he and James Hetfield were having conversations about reissuing Metallica's 1982 demo, No Life Till Leather. Unfortunately, those talks came to a halt after James wanted Lars Ulrich credited on the songs that Mustaine.
Oh, shit. That would be a great demo to put out. I always wanted to hear the tracks from the original. That would be amazing. But, clash of you want somebody credited. It's the whole
thing. Mustaine asserts he wrote. And that wasn't the only thing that came to a halt. Apparently, at the same time, they were talking about doing a project together. And Mustaine said, quote, "There's three sides to every story, right? There's my side, there would be the other person's side, and then there would be the truth, which is somewhere right in the middle." Oddly enough, that was one of the last conversations I ever had with James Hetfield, because we were talking about getting back together and doing a project. Something had come up about a publishing discrepancy that we had been arguing about for years and years. And I told James, I'll do it, but we got to get this stuff sorted out first. And he said, oh yeah, sure. So I said, now these two songs, you and me split 50-50. Lars didn't write on this song. You know that. I don't know why you gave him percentages, but
maybe James was bullshitting and not being up the truth. You know how things go, man. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not. I'm not going to sign another deal that's going to confirm that because I never agreed to that. And James said, well, Lars has a different recollection of that. And I said, that's fine. There's his side of the story, my side, and the truth is somewhere. And that blew his mind. And we haven't talked since. Back in September, in an interview with Vinyl Writer Music, Dave Mustaine said that he was hoping that he and James could collaborate in the future. He said, I've been secretly hoping there'd be a day where James and I can write together again. I think the world really does want us to do that. And I think there is a pretty good possibility of it happening down the line. I do think that it's possible that one day James is going to come around, and I think that he and I are going to be able to do something together again. I guess that's one of the things that has always kept me pushing forward. I think it'd be good for Megadeth, and it could be great for Metallica too. Unfortunately, this probably is never going to happen. James Hetfield has rarely, if ever, done side projects outside of Metallica. He doesn't really talk about Dave Mustaine, and they're not on speaking terms, apparently. So that is...
That's the thing that happens in music. One day somebody's in your band, they're a songwriter, and things come to a head, and well, sometimes things don't work out. Maybe it will happen in the future. Maybe James will discredit Lars, and him and Dave will make up. I don't know, man.
A major bummer to hear, but we can hope. It did come close to happening before. Maybe they can work through this, and we'll just have to wait and see, but probably not. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning into Rockfeed. If you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out the recommended video on your screen.
All right, now everybody, a review of a movie I saw, Get Back, both versions, with the Beatles, recording parts of Let It Be, and later going over stuff that's on Abbey Road, and at some point George Harrison leaves. That's true. All right, and before I further review this, Griggy, you can't. And if Dave didn't get kicked out of Metallica, we wouldn't have fucking Megadeth. And I love Megadeth. Megadeth is fucking awesome. Okay, enough about Metallica or Megadeth. All right, Peter Jackson is the great guy that found all of these tapes in the Apple vaults, brought them forward, and made this double movie of the Beatles in the studio. Some people might say the Beatles at the end, 1968, 69, didn't get along. They so got along. They're in there. They're right next to each other, playing and recording and then just playing. Yeah, George Martin is there. They're doing it in England. At some point, George leaves the band and goes to Liverpool. So he goes back home. And you think he left the band for good. No, he just takes a few days off. They get back into the studio, and it's great. You see him play with a pedal steel guitar at some point, so they're playing around with country. Right. And they even do some solo stuff. I thought it was a great double movie, worth having Disney Plus for a little bit. I got rid of it, I got it in a bundle, so it was a little too much for me, like $12 a month, and I'm like, eh. But I love the movie. I mean, what Peter Jackson put together, fantastic. If you like the Beatles, I like the Beatles a lot, so I enjoyed the thing. Get back, great session thing, and you see them perform on the roof a little bit, and they're just going to give you that little roof performance. This is like a whole movie they were making. Yeah, it's fantastic to see them all in the studio. True, Yoko was in there a lot, but Linda was in there and Patty Boyd was in there. So, right. So, all the women were there. I think even Ringo's woman was there. Everybody was there. So, I'm not into Blink 182, some guys, sorry. I look forward to stuff like maybe you should go check out The Descendants. The Descendants were the big, huge influence on shit like on shitty bands like Blink 182. Sorry. Compared to The Descendants, they're the beta pop punk band. The Descendants are so fucking great. So I highly recommend if you have Disney Plus, check out Get Back. Both movies. Right, it's 2. It's sort of long, but it's worth the journey. All right. Now we'll get into it.
Greatest rap crews of all
Right.
time.
Right.
Right.
They got Wu-Tang versus Death Row.
I'm not disrespecting Death Row in no way, shape, or form. I
Humble.
love Death Row and everything that they represented. I just don't know how it came down to Wu and Death Row.
They're like, where are all the other groups? They're like, those groups are beta rap groups. They got down to the essential alpha rap groups. Yeah, that's right. Sherman, the god, is like, know you? There should be a lot of groups in this one. Yeah.
Death Row is not a rap crew to me.
For me, it's Wu and Outkast. That's the greatest
Yes,
rap
Wu and
groups of
Outkast.
all
Yes,
time.
but Death Row is not a rap group to me. They're not a rap
They're
crew.
a crew. They're a label.
Yeah, they're a label.
And I think that's
Their label, yeah. Under the table, yeah, son, yeah. They're not a rap group. They're a label. So know you.
That's what they judged a lot of it based on as well. I mean, you got to really think about it. Those are groups, Death Row, but it was groups within groups, especially with a Wu-Tang Clan, especially with the way we came in the game as a group with the option to sign as solo artists. So,
yeah, they signed a solo artist and they made all the records. Yeah, that's right. Know you. Yeah. This premiere coming up tomorrow should be good. It's the end of the Jersey Shore stuff. Next week's, you'll have Fireflies. Oh, shit. So then I finally caught on camera. That's right.
yeah, it kind of makes sense. And I'm just humbled and honored in the same breath because, Death Row, they were out, 3 years before we even dropped? About 3 years before we even dropped, and we had heard nothing like that before from the West Coast.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right. Cut from the Breakfast Club. Ex-Trump official horrified by the criminal plot to have military turn their guns on civilians to facilitate a losing candidate. Oh, shit. Kevin Carroll, a former Army officer who served as senior counsel to Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly during the Trump administration, laid out in stark terms on Tuesday a part of the most recent indictment against former President Donald Trump that has not received wide attention. Oh, shit. If like a secret allegation, yeah. That's right. Secret hidden allegations. Oh shit. Carl's op-ed and the dispatch titled "An Unthinkable Choice" leads with a jarring subhead that declares Donald Trump advisors would have put the U.S. military in the position of defying orders or turning their weapons on civilians. Oh shit! The civilians, the the army guys were like, "Civilians, you ain't getting nothing for Christmas, motherfucker!" Yeah. Carol begins by writing, as a veteran, my blood ran cold reading two particular passages in special counsel Jack Smith's indictment. He goes on to explain that in those two specific paragraphs, Smith details how then President Trump and the team of election denying lawyers surrounding him laid out an autoerotic plan to remain in power. Oh shit, they put their evil plan down there. Like, hey, we'll get you. Just you look out now. We've got our hey evil plan. Ha 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 ha. No you. That would make the U.S. military choose between of sub subservience to civilian control or refusing to undertake an anti-democratic domestic political role. Oh shit! They took it up a notch. Holy fuck! Carol continues. Nothing that Trump's alleged conspirators had discussed how to quell the inevitable rioting should be overturned. Should he overturn the 2020 election? In the first passage, it appears that when a deputy White House counsel warned Assistant Attorney General Jeffrey Clark that Trump remained in office despite the absence of any evidence of outcome, the determinative election fraud, riots would break out in U.S. cities. Clark responded, that's why there's an Insurrection Act. And the second, the indictment reports that when Similary warned of the risk of riots, Trump's outside counsel, John Eastman, responded that there were points in American history when violence was necessary to protect the public. Oh shit, he's like, get your guns, protect the public, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. We're all going to be under army control now. That's right. That's how an alpha does it. Guns out, motherfucker. Yeah. He goes on to explain that Trump's plan included having then Vice President Mike Pence nullify electoral college votes in key states won by Biden and have them replaced by Trump votes, changing the outcome of the election. Pence in recent days has made clear in media interviews that this was indeed Trump's plan, which he refused to go along with. Yeah, that's right. That's why we want your head, Mike Pence. Yeah, that's right. That's what all the insurrection people are saying. Trump's team anticipated that this unconstitutional act might lead to widespread unrest. Hello, douche! And that they planned for the commander-in-chief to order federal troops or federalized National Guardsmen to put down those riots. The armed services were to be told to use force against Americans to keep Trump in office. despite the objective fact, as Eastman and more than 60 judicial proceedings that Biden won 2020 election, Carl explains, focusing on the planning for the aftermath of overturning the election. Oh, shit. Carl lays out how the scenario would unfold as soldiers face down rioting Americans in the street, resulting in a traffic loss of life, could easily spiral out of control. Holy fucking shit. It's lit, son, in that riot right now. Yeah. Presidential demand, anticipated by Clark and Eastman, would place military leaders in the excruciating position of responding to an order facility legal under relevant status, but given for a purpose in a missile to the ideas of the framers of the Constitution to which they swore an oath. Carl argues, adding, generals will be forced to choose whether to abandon an unbroken tradition of American military obedience to civilian control or turn their guns on civilians to facilitate a losing candidate remaining in the White House beyond Inauguration Day. The foreseeable consequences of Clark, Eastman, and Trump's criminal plot would have been profound for the military and the nation. I suspect the generals would have reluctantly chosen the first of the two bad options they face. Yeah, they'd be, yeah. You ain't going to be able to get in this White House, Biden. No, you. Yeah, that's right. Carroll concludes by adding that if Trump is convicted for conspiracy related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 election, the potential harm of his desire to turn the military on the American public to remain in office should be taken into account in the former president's sentencing. Read the full op-ed here. Good enough. Yeah. All right. Back to here. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, that's right. All right. Almost 1 hour in. Yeah.
Been like a completely different band, but for whatever reason, their lead singer had too much musical theater in him. Oh, so I'll give you one. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, but like I remember when David Lee Roth went solo and he gradually became almost like this lounge act. And I was like, what the fuck is he doing? If you really go back and listen to all
Yeah, but really, if you look at like Jump wasn't the first time he used the synth. He used a few other songs. Like fucking, so they were going to go in the poppy synth direction. And you know, all right, he likes to do this song. I'm just a gigolo. Da 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 da. Yeah, well, you know, all right. Everybody goes in the direction they want to do, Bill. You just gotta roll over and deal with it. Yeah.
of Van Halen when he was in it. It was always there, but it was this integral part that actually balanced out the band. But on its own, it just wasn't something that I was necessarily into. I still love him, and he's still one of my favorite frontmen of all time. But like when he was just a gigolo and everywhere else, like what the fuck is he doing this? Like this guy was the frontman of the best fucking rock band. Like why?
Well, Greg, I didn't see it yet. I don't watch much Vice, so I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'll check out for next time. Next time I have a live show in a couple weeks. So there's a rerun for next week, replacement show, Saturday night in the 10 p.m. time slot. I mean, Friday night in the 10 p.m. time slot. I'm on Carolinas at 8 being interviewed. So there you go, man. All right, back to Bill Burr and David Lee Roth.
Why is he doing this shit? And then all of a sudden you go back and listen to Van Halen 1, that little breakdown, ba ba da shooby doo or those silly little songs, bamba dee da bamba dee, or Big Bad Bill is Sweet William. Now he always had that sort of like element, and it's just amazing when that got extracted out of Van Halen, and it was sort of like ramped up how different his whole vibe became. There was a couple of bands out there where they really could have.
All right.
I think it felt a strong song, maybe not a particularly, it's not like one of the hits, and I use that word very loosely, by the way, but I think you can say hits. I think you can say hits. Well, you can say it. I'll say it in quotes. But Hit the Lights was the first piece of music that James and I wrote together. And so obviously, it sort of goes back to day one and has been with us and opened the first record, blah, blah, blah. And there's a song we still like playing. But Hit the Lights is one of those songs that we sort of can always come back to, and we play, on tour maybe once a week or whatever. It's always been I think it felt a strong song, maybe not a particularly, it's not like one of the hits. And
All right. Love that song. My favorite song. That's his fall song. Hit the Lights. All right. Makes things difficult. Huh. How you don't get the link. Right there, StreamYard. Look in the chat. Pin message. Oh, wow, it's pinned to the top. How do you not see that? Link is up there. Link is pinned. Hello, douche. Why do you make it so hard? Hello. No, it's a link. It's a StreamYard link. Stop fucking doing a bit for once.
I haven't had a drink in I guess it's 20, 22 years now. I hardly even smoke pot anymore. Just
wait, you're backing off on the pot? You're like known for the pot.
I don't smoke pot like I used to. I smoke pot here and there. I've got people send it to me. I got so much and people send me gummies and stuff, and I'm still scared of those. I'm like a little baby.
You just got to know how much to take, and you got to be confident that it's going to take 75 to 90 minutes. That's what the kids say. I got a connection to you in pot.
Go ahead.
Hold on. It's going to take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at you. That's a tomato plant, but there you go. And that's a Jackie the Joke Man seed.
Oh, shit. He's got the Jackie seed. Yeah, son. Yeah.
Remember when you used to send me stuff, packages that smelled really good? So you gave me so much that
no, Wink's pinned to the top of the live.
Look at this place. Jesus, it's a museum, man.
No.
Can you see my garden?
Oh, is that what you're trying? Oh my God. Jesus. So
you know what I do? I have so much weed, and I give it to my buddy who gives it to the veterans for PTSD.
Yeah. Right.
And my pot is just the right gauge, that it's just perfect for the veterans. And I just love it.
Why would this be Patreon only? None of you signed up yet. Yeah. It's a stupid fucking question. I mean, This is public, so no you. And the link is pinned to the top of chat, so no you.
You know, I went up to West Point and I
It's
played
pinned.
golf with like generals and lieutenant,
Top
like
of this
but
chat.
they're old timers. They're my
Go
age,
live. Hello.
75-year-old 4-star generals. And we're playing the worst golf in the world in the most gorgeous golf course there's ever been. It's and it's fun, and I love sharing.
Yeah,
that stuff
I just
because
pinned it.
They really appreciate it,
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
But I just got to say, you gave me so much that I've been handing it out to people. And one of my really good friends out here, his wife
YouTube
grew
channel
her
you're watching this
own
on.
batch
Wow.
off your seeds. And I still got a ton in the cupboard. I'm like, you know what? I've never grown one. So I took a few seeds. I'm like, I got a tiny little plant. I'm excited that I'm growing this something. And it's connected to you, my friend.
It's fun. Now, did anybody go through the whole thing of teaching you about males and females and all that?
No, I
Bro,
just
Long Brain TV.
Yeah,
It's on Long Brain TV.
We'll do a whole
Pinned.
podcast
Yeah, when I come up.
where we'll discuss
No,
it because
YouTube live.
that
The one
freaks
you're
people
watching
out.
on.
It is so interesting how it's all sex. You get rid of the males so
It's
the
not
girls will
streaming
get
on
horny
Twitch. Not tonight.
and make lots of THC. It's just so funny. And people, when you explain to people, they think you're making it up. And it's all
Pinned.
it's
I'm looking
totally
at
sexual,
the
because
feed on
they
YouTube
wanna
right now. It's
propagate.
pinned.
And if you get
So
rid
you
of
don't
the
see it,
males, the
it's
girls
pinned.
get hornier and hornier and make more and more pollen. I mean, there is no pollen, so they're getting stickier and stickier because they want to be able to catch any pollen that's out there, but there isn't any. And the stickier they get, the better the pot is. And I'm not making this up.
This is
hysterical.
amazing. Brian just gave $9.99 for the steaks. I got to buy the steaks for Jackie. I'm going over there in September after the summer's over. We'll still be able to swim in the Long Island Sound. We're gonna have
end of October. You can swim.
yeah.
to the end of-
We've made it all the way to Halloween in this ocean. It gets a little rough and cold, but we've done Halloween swims in the ocean. But I can't wait to get up there and talk about pot, have steaks, do a little podcasting. It'll be fun, man.
The greatest American rock and roll band in history, Aerosmith, present Peace Out.
That's the end of that video.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah.
Is, like I said, a distraction. But now there's people that put on these, they talk about gender. Now, I just remember, of course, male and female. And then there was other. And then there's that. Now it's reached a point
boy and a girl
where there's too many. There's so many now that they can't even make sense when they're trying to discuss it. And I played probably a dozen of these already over the course of a couple of weeks. And it's just people that get on and they're compelled to tell you what this new gender is. Well, here's a few.
I can't wait to hear this.
Oh, you won't even understand it. And of course, it's the usual suspects telling you. But
What's that sexuality?
here's one.
Today's sexuality is trixic. Now, trixic is actually quite complex, especially
for
since it's a
kids.
new term. The basic definition is a non-binary person, no matter their orientation, who is attracted to women. But it's not always an exclusive attraction. The opposite of trixic.
Focus. I put one in RDA. I put one in your server. Put one in Bella and Arana. Put one in mine. So it's in several servers. You can't miss it. Jesus.
Trixic is toric, which is the same
Why
thing.
is E-Rock
except
making these
attraction to
videos when he's
men.
not here?
Now, someone who's trixic can also identify as a non-binary lesbian or feminomoric, though feminomoric is an
Feminomoric?
exclusive attraction to females, the opposite of which is viromoric. The reason trixic or toric is so
Voldemort?
new is because the term non-binary is so new. It's also the reason why it's not very well known.
fuck
Trixic
is-
flag contains the
Jesus.
colors yellow, pink, magenta, and purple.
So
The
does your
toric
hair.
flag contains the colors purple, lighter purple, blue, green, and dark green. I hope you guys learned something and have a wonderful day.
Oh, I learned something, all right. That is babble. There's no one can figure out what the fuck.
They were saying he played. That is just malarkey. Babarkey he played. That's a beta answer. You better alpha up. Yeah, that's right.
they were talking about. I'll be nice. They were talking about, because again, I have no clue.
See what happens when you don't hug your kids enough.
That's it. That child needs attention so badly.
Just someone, there's a missing of a hug.
Someone dropped the ball down the line.
Dropped the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. In parenting. And that, I know there's this treacherous.
There is a confusion going on with it. There's an onslaught online.
Yes.
Like major, where
very hard to defend against as a parent, I think.
Which even with that that KGB guy, and there were some things where they say, like, what better way to take over country? You confuse the youth.
Yeah.
They don't even know if they're boys or girls anymore. And then
the most basic thing. They confused the most basic A, B, 1, 2, black, white. They confused it.
And I try
to. It's amazing when you think about it.
Talk to my kids, and what they've also taught them is how to.
Bell and the Snake. Who is Iraq? I have no idea. Yeah, please fill me in. Yeah, that's right.
Be instantly angry and debate it. So if I go like this, hun, there's either male or female. No, there's another, sweetie. Plants, male, female.
Yeah.
Animals.
Anyone that's ever grown weed knows that.
Right. Male, female.
Yeah.
Everything is a positive and negative. I'm just saying.
I love Jim Brewer on fucking anything. So good.
You can't just create a new species.
No.
Biologically, you're either one or the other. Now, mentally, you can think whatever you want. And that it's all explained mentally.
Right.
So if you mentally want to create things, knock yourself out.
Feel free.
But
imagination.
I'm still always going to be in the world where I grew up. And I'm not saying that's right, but you're a male, you dress up like a female, you're transvestite.
Right. That was the word. That was the word for
transvestite. It's Halloween every day view. And I give you all the credit in the world. I mean, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
A lot easier than a lot harder than putting on a pair of pants and a t-shirt and going
I
outside.
agree. You got lipstick and hey, there's a guy in our town. And when he first came in to this coffee shop,
this coffee shop sounds like a hoot.
It is, man.
Holy shit.
It really is. And what?
When you first came in coffee shop, we were like, that guy looks like a weak beta male. And we wrote him off after that. I think he's wearing a dress. Seems kind of gay. Yeah, that's right. Every day.
Walked in and I was like, when you're looking and you're like, would you? I don't know.
No, you.
And then you're like, there's something different, like the back structures. And then, when he was like, oh, I have a chocolate muffin. You went,
whoa.
Oh, wow. But at the end of the day, he can go to a porta potty and stand up and he doesn't have to worry. Not this right or wrong, but it's a male that dresses like a female.
Right. That's the thing.
Maybe he wishes he was a female.
Imagines he's a female. Whatever it is.
Female.
But when with COVID, when we have it pounded in our head that we must trust the science and the science this and science, and then they completely throw science out the window when it's convenient for them to say there's.
Dude, I put my link in your fucking server, Cliff. Jesus. This bit is fun. It's not that fucking funny, man. Maybe if you guys stop doing bits constantly, stop bullshitting. You see, it's pinned in YouTube chat. It's in several fucking servers. If you want to be here, then be here. If not, shut the hell up with your stupid fucking bit. Huh? Jesus Christ. Oh, well, we don't see the link. So fucking obvious. Jesus. Maybe come up with a better bit for once. Yeah.
It's 18 genders on a fucking employment sheet. That's where the hypocrisy and contradiction.
Here's where it all comes down to, too. If you all media, if media did not exist, none of this would exist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zero.
You don't think a guy on a soapbox, hear ye, the men, women, pangender.
None of it.
You need mass media.
None of it would exist.
Yeah.
So whatever's controlling every airwave from your TikTok to your feed on your Instagram, your Facebook, every TV program
Go watch that fucking asshole.
is pushes out every single channel, every single program, every single program director putting television
Now more
on
blatantly than ever.
It is if you weren't exposed, even like pornography, I find it hard.
Never heard of it.
I find it hard to believe you would ever.
Ross, I put in your fucking channel. Jesus. In your Discord. I put it in your Discord, dude.
Want to take a woman and she like, can you do me a favor? Can you choke me and punch me really hard, but like just above the ass cheek? Really, like, hit me like, and then choke me.
Lose my kidney.
That and that is all of it is such a demonic and all
evil again.
It's pure evil and demonic, and what it's doing is step by step. They're just dehumanizing all of us.
How horrified would you be?
I don't know
in high
what.
School if a girl, like, you go out with a girl, you're fucking shaking because you think you might actually have some form of sex with this girl.
Yes.
And she's like, could you fucking choke the shit out of me? I want you to punch my tits. I want you
right before I have orgasm. I want like right in the temple. I want to almost pass out, but not really. And then as I'm almost passing out, choke me out to my eyes go like this. But I don't want to pass out completely.
Dude, you'd fucking be you'd be horrified.
I'd be going home. I'd go to my parents and like, listen, I think Carol needs help because I think she's gonna kill herself because she wanted me to strangle her. Dad, I'm sorry. We were in the basement, and I'm sorry, but it was weird. I don't know what's going on in her house, or something happened to her, but she wanted me to punch her in the rear end, and she made me pull her hair, and I feel so bad for her. Who asked for themselves to have their hair pulled and spit on?
And now it's like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense anymore. Yes, totally evil. And it again, this and media, like you said, this wouldn't happen without the media being complicit in all this shit.
You can't tell me.
I'm the producer of the show, so no,
I went in Kenya, in those little villages.
Yeah.
There was one guy going, I'm going to spit on you and choke you right because the rest of the tribe men would be like, hey, Nookie, come here for a second.
Jim Brewer is so great.
He got evil spirit.
He got some Ferrari darts sticking out.
Ping! He had evil spirit. He was possessed.
They took care of it.
And they took care.
Yeah,
of it.
there
They
is
didn't have
just a
government.
overall evil being disguised as this progressive, and I don't want to say progressive in the way that you lump it into liberal or Democrat or thing. Just it's supposedly advancing our society when all it is doing is advancing into this fucking cesspool.
The more you learn that what the screen does, whatever screen you're addicted to, you're addicted to whatever your channel, whatever your radio, so whatever feeds your emotions that you want to be proven right.
Yeah.
They teach you how to debate. They create things just like Belgium going to Rwanda. They go like, so in North Carolina, this man who had a vagina walked into a bathroom, and I think we need to pass a law that, and then they start, now what do you think? Well,
no, you. That's right. Use the right bathroom. Yeah, douche. Yeah.
I think that, and then you're watching this, and they're telling you how to debate, and they already know your thought process.
Yeah.
And they tap into the thought process. So when you go, I would think that someone be raped. I would think that eventually I don't want them in my yard because they'd be raped. Oh, see, no, I'm with that.
You're transphobic.
They
it's like Cyrano. They're just giving you the lines so you could yell at each other.
And then you go out on the street, and then you get your flag, and then you create your parades, and then you sit, and then you debate more. And these guys sit there going, "Can I have more champagne?"
Server bell.
I love these stupid humans. Would you like some more champagne, Charlie? Yes, I would. Send the thunder. How many vaccinated do we have now? Oh, they're dropping like flies, but they still think they're safe.
You know, a lot of people think that in order to conceal carry, you're going to need a tactical belt and a set of jeans. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't. In fact,
I'm Jared, manager of the sales department. I'm a winner.
Okay, Mel.
A little bit about me. I recently quit doing jujitsu because it sounds anti-Semitic and I want her every time. Real quick, who here has experience in sales? Salesmen and women, you will all hear because I sense potential in you.
Who here is a wannabe rapper with a beard, a man bun, and weighs like 300 pounds? Only me? Just checking. Only me.
Okay, now you all received your training books. Now throw them out. Forget about the books. Remember, guys, today is all about dealing with rejection. Knocking on 120 doors a day, you'll be lucky if you make 1 or 2 sales.
Hello, I'm insert name with True Green Lawn Care. I noticed your lawn.
And everybody's like, no, you, the door's slamming now. We don't think so. Boo you. And your stupid sales. Yeah, that's right. Sales are for whales. That's right. That's what we're saying.
Now I have to start over. Hello, I'm insert name with True Green Lawn Care.
Goodbye to you.
What the hell is that?
An impressionist painting. Aren't you impressed? Don't worry, man. I put it on the company card.
This is Austin's personal card. He's been looking for it all day.
Hello, what are you doing on my property? Do you even have a permit?
I'm here to sell you something, bitch. Get ready for the news. Yeah, that's right. No, 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 you. We don't have a permit, so I guess we'll have to kick out to the next town like Kermit. Yeah.
I thought not. Get off my property, you dirty skank.
Oh, whoa, ladies.
You just assume gender? When this goes viral, you'll both lose your jobs, and your children will starve.
If anybody out there has my voodoo doll, can you please jerk it off?
I'll put pins in his head for you, Focus. Yeah, that's right.
Now, when I was a kid, I had a pet pig. All the kids made fun of me. They called me Pig Boy. I wanted to kill myself. I thought about it. Then I saw an ad for True Green Lawn Service. First door I knocked on, I was immediately rejected. I wanted to kill myself.
And then you were rejected again, and you still wanted to kill yourself. And then somebody said, all right, I'll buy the long tree, whatever, douche.
Make co-parenting easier with organized, accountable communication.
What
Learn
did I
more
do?
at talkingparents.com.
If anybody out there has my voodoo doll, can you please jerk? I wanted to kill myself. But look at me now, from Pig Boy to Pig Man.
Got to sell.
What the f?
Hello, I'm insert name.
I'm insert name.
True Green Lawn Care.
I'm insert name. I'm insert name. I'm insert name. I'm insert name. You don't even have a name. I'm insert name. All right. They're smiling arm wrestling after making drug and suicide threats. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nothing we do will make it go. Old Spice does not yet exist.
Stupid ad.
But in 70 years, Old Spice will save our armpits.
Okay, stupid fucking ad. That's the video that I want.
Oh, man. The moisturizer.
I can already
Where's
tell you
Bam?
what
Bam, say hello.
Hello. This is Shay, and this is Jay. Jay.
I'm
Derek.
I'm Shay J.
Are you
Derek.
really using two hands? Fuck yeah, because I already know you're gonna win with one.
Let me get my fucking beer. Hold on, wait. We're getting.
You're like, I'm gonna win this match. You fade a male. I spot your topper legs on the way in here. Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna flip this table.
Yeah, we're moving here. You got Bam and Jay.
He's really got two hands. He's fucking tough. All right, let's go.
Go, Jay, go. Jay, don't
Well, I
disappoint.
mean, let's go with a second hand. I know,
Jay,
I'm
don't
losing
disappoint.
trouble.
Joy, he'll fatigue. He'll fatigue. He'll fatigue. He's laughing the whole time. We're going down.
I'm using two hands.
We're going
I
down.
told you you're gonna win, but I'm gonna try my ass.
Wait, you're gonna try. Bam, bam,
Oh my god.
You won.
Fucking
That's 20 bucks. That's what I heard. I remember. It wasn't cold. Me and Wes always were like.
Tell him the shaman.
All right. All right. Try to find the next thing. That's right. All right. What else is there? This. Okay. Somebody talks to Steve-O about Bam Margera. All right. That's what we got next. All right, share screen. And then we'll have some Wu-Tang news. Steve-O related.
To do 10 months.
I'm watching CKY2K on a VHS tape.
Right.
And I'm just seeing Bam jump off all this stuff. And, like, remember he jumped off like a 6-story balcony into a pool.
Jesus
That was
Christ
just
almighty.
too much for me. I was like, man.
What was he on that day? Maybe that's the first time they did meth. He's like, oh man, I've never done this before. I gotta be like 15. Jumps off a building. I gotta do that again. I mean the meth. And jumping off that building. That's right.
And it made me feel jealous of him. It inspired me, and I was just like, And immediately I came up with the idea. I was like, I've got to put on my stilts. I was a clown, so I had all my shit in the car. I was like, I'm gonna walk on stilts with my stilt costume on.
What about that weird stuff though, like the Steve-O stunts, basically?
You know, there's a lot of stuff that I just don't find very funny. You know, like a guy wearing a thong with a wig with a nose on doing a tutu backflip in the fucking pool.
He's like, I find that to be feta comedy, not even beta. Like, that's just not my sense of humor. That's what the guy's saying. Other people watching are like, that's lit, man. I love that clown makeup and all that shit. Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, I'm Dante. Yeah.
Full of piss with an ice skate on it. Steve-O, you are a clown. You're not allowed to sell Steve-O skateboards and take it away from the real ones.
Oh,
I'm a sober guy, so like I kind of live in this 12-step community, and it's not our place to push sobriety on people.
Hmm.
You know, like the whole poke someone in the chest and tell them to get the.
Steve-O, he did the same thing. He called me a loony lady and
Yeah.
implied that we were doing meth together. Steve-O, and millions of people saw it. Millions of people saw that video of Steve-O accusing me of doing meth with
He's like, "You're crazy, lady. We doing meth with you? Yes, we were doing meth together, and you are out of your mind." Right. Of course, we were doing meth. I'm the guy that brought the meth, and we decided to do meth. It was lit, yeah. And now she's like, "I've never done meth." Why? You're the one that's crazy, Steve-O. That's right. Oh man.
What's up, guys? My name is Mike, and I'm here to get stoned.
hate when I read
Today, I'm here to
Hero
try the Hero Dose from.
Chalk it up.
I used to do
To push sobriety on people.
Hmm.
You know, like the whole poke someone in the chest and doing meth with you. The message from me, and I think in general from sober people is, hey man, do what you got to do, and I hope it gets real bad. You know, because generally it has to get so bad
Possibly.
for anyone to actually, you know, do the recovery thing.
But I mean, just like the practical advice
Maybe
side of
coke and
things,
weed.
like I definitely still, I'll let my friends know if I see them fucking with pills too much or snorting coke.
Get into a boxing ring with me with no gloves on. 1, 2, 3, I'll fuck you up. Let's everybody bet money on it. I will fuck.
1, 2, 3, I'll fuck you up. 1, 2, 3. That's right. 1, 2, 3, I'll fuck you up.
You up in one punch. You're such a pussy. You can't sign your death waiver.
It's so
Oh
fucking
shit.
nuts, man. How, like, not just resistant to the idea of surrendering to recovery, but just how he literally just doesn't seem to grasp the disease concept. You know, it's like it's like still with the man, if I just stay busy, it's when I'm not like busy doing stuff all the time, like I get into trouble. If I can just stay busy and productive, it's like, no, that's not how it works, dude.
Yeah.
It's not how you'd think you'd know that by now.
Yeah, you should have Crip Mac host a segment.
We thought about it. It's very political out here with that guy. Yeah.
With him?
Yeah, just because he's like such a crazy ass gangbanger. It's like this.
Yeah, you crazy gangbanger. Yeah, that's right. They're like, I bet Crib Mac is like, I can't release Crib Mac and Helen video. That's illegal, son. He's a businessman now. He can't be seen with gangsters like me. That's right.
There's a line between like a gang member, somebody who like is in a gang but is not out here just talking crazy shit about everybody else who's another. But Crip Mac is like a different level where he's extremely aggressive and you know, it creates a lot of problems with other hosts on the network and stuff.
You remember me, 45th and Western, my place. Yes, ma'am. Are you all right? I remember. I'm not gonna tell you none of that. The God, all that old shit. Just remember, everything gonna see all right. Yeah. Just do what you gotta do out here. Just stay alive. It's burning the Western. It's the photos. Look, $20 fight. I'm not a father.
Eliminated all options.
Now, that you got a mid-century there?
This place was 1958.
And where are you?
Jupiter Island, Florida.
Wow, you live in
That-
Florida now?
How did that come up? No.
I think, you know,
Yeah, here
you
we
know,
go.
the great thing about being me at this time is like, you know, I recognize things that I never recognized in the past. And it's important to recognize certain things in your life and give them respect, give them compassion, and give them credit, you know, because I think people don't give themselves enough credit for a lot of the things that people do. You know, it's just I recognize that whatever happens in my life, I will just always be playing guitar.
You should recognize that you should not do interviews anymore. People voted. Yeah, that's right. No, you. That's what they're saying.
I will always be making music because that's my calling. I recognize that, you know, this is my universal calling, is just to play music with or without anyone. This is what I do. And to me, the realization of that, and I realized this friggin' like maybe 10, 15 years ago, that this really was the only option I have in my life, was great. You know, because like, you know, there's no questions about, you know, am I doing, why am I doing this? It's just like, you know, because to play music, to be in this industry, to be in a band, you have to commit, and you have to make so much personal sacrifice, and there's no guarantee of success, and you might get killed in the process, you know. And that's what being in this business is like, you know. And I can only say that now, looking back, because, you know, 40 years ago, what I saw was a bunch of kids who were hungry, innocent, and had something to say, you know, and had like energy. And we all started off like on the same sort of like page. But, you know, because of the industry, because of the music, you know, because of popularity, status, you know, sex, drugs, rock and roll, not all of us made it to this point. Some people got fucking devoured and spit out. Some people just got devoured and like never came back. You know, I got extremely affected by it. You know, other people.
Some people got told, no, you. And some bands are not around anymore. Bands became super groups. It's all right, man. It's cool. Yeah.
People in the band got extremely affected by it. I feel like I'm a fucking survivor, and I think that every one of us in this band is a survivor, because, man, it's a screwed up industry. And, you know, my kids are really like sensitive and shy, like me. I wouldn't push them into this. I don't push my kids into music.
This kid's future incels will be seeing. Yeah, I'm Jim Hammett. I'm Jim Hammett. My dad's Kirk Hammett. I don't play instruments or anything. I'm just a beta online beta. I'm black-pilled. I can just see that in the future.
Or, you know, into going into this career, because, you know, I don't. Yeah, it's been amazing. You know, this side is amazing, and everyone always sees this side, but you gotta friggin', you know, be aware of this side too. And this side almost friggin' killed me. You know, if I push my kids into this, you know, there's no guarantee they're going to have the same success as I am. And, you know, the other side of it, there's more of a guarantee of that happening. So I don't want that. I don't want my kids to be subject to that. You know, the other guy's kids are different from my kids, you know, and I think, you know, Rob's kids and Ty in general, he's like a perfect example of you know, a kid who's just like grown up in this business and already knows what he wants for you know, of his family, you know, Rob and Chloe, and that's great. When I started off, I didn't have full support of my family, and I doubt if, you know, any the rest of us did. In fact, my mom hated it when she found out I was thinking of becoming a musician. Literally, she like yelled at me for 2 or 3 hours, saying, "What are you doing? You know, are you nuts?" And I was just like, you know, but it's, you know, it's also the recognition that.
And Kirk Hammett was like, no, you, Mom. I'm going to become a guitar player. You can't stop me. Yeah.
Yeah, that you know, culturally, you know, I represent something. You know, every one of us represents something, and, you know, people need that. They need to like see someone and like, you know, and have, you know, that person mean something in their lives. That is super important too. And that's another reason why I think that, we should just never stop. Because we bring meaning to people's lives. Fucking UFO Michael Schenker brought so much meaning to my life. It was just the band. It was just music. It was just entertainment, but freaking hell, it was like a lifeline to me.
Like comedy math in my head where I'm going, is anyone who knows my wife in the audience? Like I'm like, I'm all of a sudden afraid of that.
That black guy.
I should have that out now.
I love how people think racism's over. That just 300 people just laughed at that. 300. What did everyone in the audience laugh twice? I was trying to help Joe out. This is like I could see Ellen's company buying this.
I'll tell you you can have fun with it. I'll just give you the real story.
Dude, you're like the Lusitania sitting in the middle of the sea.
My wife did two really stupid things back to back. Like in
married you and then
Jesus.
No, it doesn't. Did you ask her to sign a prenup?
No.
Okay. Anybody, the link is out there. It's in Discord. Anybody that would like to talk about this video, and there's merch news. I have a Pod Awful video. There's all kinds of stuff. There's Roll Tomasi shit. So anybody watching that's Red Pill, fans, with apologies, people, link is out there if you want to pop up. I know Bella and the Snake was here, and Focus. You like to talk about that stuff. Come on up, even this video too. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it all by myself. Come on, yeah. That's all I'm saying.
She makes more.
Go for all, baby.
If we get divorced, I get a BMW.
She worked at McDonald's.
Just end it here, Joe. Yes. Let the band sing something else.
Anthony's so much nicer on his one-on-one show.
This is your show, Elias.
Oh shit.
Why were you arguing about what?
It was, first off, she got in a car accident.
Wow.
She came home.
Holy shit.
She came home.
You start saying funny shit now?
Well,
I know how she feels. I got booked on one.
Hold on.
All right, was she okay?
Yeah, I got that too, man. I mean, in a way, BAM is all with apology related shit too. They've covered BAM. I mean, I want to do this video, Mersh News, and Roll Tomasi. Right? And maybe the Pod Awful thing, then get into BAM. I don't want to do all of that by myself. I'll watch the Mersh video, the Nightwave Radio thing alone. Definitely not making fun of Jesse alone. Definitely not. And probably not going to watch a lot of Roll Tomasi or Dante shit alone. Maybe I watch a little Dante. Maybe.
Okay.
I guess the biggest slam is I'm married to a doctor and none of you can keep a woman.
Oh, no.
So-
Married to a doctor. Too bad it's not Kevorkian. He's dead. That doesn't even work.
Joe was like, I'm a real man. I now keep a bitch. You're a bunch of betas. You can't keep a woman. Also, people in With Apologies World listening, there's a Red Bar video that I spotted as I was looking for this. So I can watch the Red Bar video. It's not that long by myself, but it's much better to watch it with you guys, I think. But I could push like a Roll Tomasi video, like just watch it one short talk about, push the rest till next week. All right. I'm going to go get a weed gummy, then finish this tape out. Hold on. Yeah. All right.
All right. So what happened? She had an argument, an accident. She was okay.
She got in a car accident. She left the scene without getting any. She left the scene without getting any anything of the person that hit her in the back of the car. Didn't get their license plate. Didn't get their address. Didn't get their email. Got like not their insurance card. Fucking nothing. And that kind of annoyed me.
Sure.
And then 2 days later, she comes walking in the kitchen. She goes, "Oh, I set up that pea pod thing." Well, okay, what's that? She's like, "Well, you know, you order the groceries. I set up pea pod. They're going to be delivering groceries tomorrow."
That would have been my. Excuse me. Okay. Then you just get in a fucking car accident and you got no information, bitch, about person that hit you, no emails, no insurance swap, no name. I mean, who is this person that hit you? What the hell? They might have well just hit you and driven off. That's how you left it. What the hell? Not just making a fucking pea pod thing?
Tomorrow. I go, "Well, what time?" She goes, "I set it up between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. I go, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's when I'm getting the kids ready and I got to get them to school." And she's like, "I did something nice for us. What's wrong with 6 in the a.m.?" And then my son
This is so much better than fucking random girls, right, guys? Blows it away. Oh, that sounds.
Never marry a doctor.
I went from AM for the fucking groceries. Jesus. Not marrying a fucking doctor either. I'm with Artie. Oh, it's better than fucking random girls. No, you. They're like, Joe, no, you. That's what they're saying collectively.
Yeah, the last time I got blown, I thought, God, I wish Fresh Direct would interrupt this. Who's he? Kid Fresh Direct. Nothing like a Hummer and hummus. Boy, this is a good show.
You know what's great? I have bad hearing. I can't hear anything you guys are fucking.
Oh, you have no idea how lucky you are.
I'm missing everything.
Well, don't worry, you're not missing applause.
I think you want your eyesight to go. That's why. Go ahead, Joe. The second. Sorry, we paused.
Well,
So she had this book for 6 a.m. You complain.
these days is that nobody's really connected.
The second. Sorry, we paused. Go ahead, Joe. The second. Sorry, we paused.
Well,
So she had this book for 6 a.m. You complain. I want to know. I want to get back on track.
well, this is kind of, well, we can say one of the things I think with everybody running like fucking crazy these days is that nobody's really connecting. I know this is like fun for you guys to slam the shit out of me.
Yes.
But
It actually is. I didn't think I'd like this as much.
No, but
They're getting joy out of it because they're comedians. It's like With Apologies. Early days of me being on With Apologies, the thrill of every Sunday was just being there right in the thick of it all, slamming Ian. And that was CEO's favorite part when CEO was around. Yeah. Wait. Okay. What's the best part? Where Ken TV goes at Ian and Ian goes at him. That was his favorite part. That's what funny people do. Yeah. That's one thing they do.
I can't think of anything more fun than this evening. This is actually awesome.
It's fun, but it's very disconnected, and that's why you're singing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm serious.
No.
I'm
No,
serious.
that's why I'm a comedian.
No, but you know, this is like a podcast, and you know, it's all right to slam.
I'm
the shit out of
single
me.
because of fat shaming.
No, but I feel like the world we're in.
It's time to stop staring at
I
the
need to
Dunkin'
get
sausage, egg,
premium.
and cheese.
I'll do, but it's like
And time
fucking
to go
$20
get this Dunkin'
almost.
sausage, egg, and cheese.
It used to be cheaper.
For $3 with a medium
They
or
upped it
larger
to like
coffee.
$18.
It's time for a Dunkin'
I don't
Run.
need premium
America
that
runs on
bad.
Dunkin'.
210.
And now that everybody's like a little.
When I cut the best of, let's say I make this segment because I'm making good comments, I'm funny. Ads, and let's say I take a break after a couple more videos or another video, right? Breaks cut right out. They make the cutting room floor because that's what they are. You got breaks in the live. You're not going to have breaks in the premiered clipped version. Nope.
Little fucking disconnected.
Cover it
No
up.
one has a real conversation. This doesn't feel like a real conversation.
This is how you wanted to have a real conversation?
Yeah, in front of a room full of people. Are you guys
wanna hear
enjoying the
jokes?
show? That's as connected as you can be to an audience.
But seriously, do you have a problem connecting one on one?
Of course we do. You know that.
Right.
You've known
Okay.
me for 20 years. That's why I'm on the radio.
I don't know what it is, but every comedian that I've met that is super fucking quick-witted, like all three of you guys, you're all single and you have trouble in a fucking conversation.
Hold on. You think every
I'm serious.
Trouble
We
in a
actually couldn't
conversation.
wait.
Wait, no.
See?
He thinks I have trouble connecting. Tell him I don't.
No, that's true.
Jimmy
That's
says-
true. And every comedian
No, it's
I
not.
know,
It's wrong. It's actually wrong.
every comedian I know who's not witty and not funny is married to a doctor. Obviously, a
If like, Joe Matarese, you're not funny. No, you. No, that's a joke.
joke.
I will.
I'm not gonna sit here and take
but
that.
I'm not a disconnected person. Like I know that you guys are quicker witted than me, and very.
Not true.
I really think that.
That's not
I
true.
know for a fact if we had the yes, you are. But I know from being in this business for 29 years what I might be better at than you guys.
Life.
Which would be?
Well, life
Life,
probably.
yeah.
Is he
life.
doing an Opie impression?
What do you think?
Yeah, dude, fixing Joe. This right now is what you should fix. The fact that you're getting resentful.
I'm not getting resentful.
Or
I'm not
uncomfortable.
resentful. No.
We're
You know how
having
no,
fun with you.
No, I know you're. I'm not resentful. I swear to God, I'm not mad. I like that you're getting the laughs. I swear to God, I'm not.
Well,
that-
someone's
I-
got us.
I'm- No, but seriously, I think you guys can relate to when you're in some sort of situation like this with a bunch of comics, and if they're talking more than you and get more laughs, it's a normal comedian thought to be like, "Fuck, I'm bombing." It's
You're
like
not
we get that
bombing. No
feeling.
one is
though.
thinking of that.
No, I know, but it's a natural thing. Like I don't
Joe,
know.
you're gonna die amongst your grandkids. I'll die at a Marriott in St. Louis.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Let me have this night.
All right.
My last moments on
At
earth
least I got
surrounded
that-
by Big A and Bobo. They're my family. That'll be great. What
I'll
did
be-
I
I'm gonna-
fucking do wrong?
I'm gonna die when I'm still in my hooker phase.
Well, and have fun
does.
with this because seriously, I want to know, like, when you do a show, and answer it honestly, all three of you guys. When you're done, do you go hide or do you sit and shake hands with the people?
Depends. If I sold merch for a year. I took more fan photos than almost any comic I've ever met because I would sell merch afterwards and talk to almost anybody
Right.
who's been to a Jim Norton show.
Right.
I talked to almost everybody on the way out.
Yeah, okay.
And if I have
gotta
to
go
talk
more
to
showdown.
100 people, that I might fuck one, I will absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, it depends on
I
how many
love
days you're
it.
teaching. Molester.
Yeah. All right. All right. Before I go through with that, I'll announce who the players are. Won't that be fun? Let me find my notes. For the scene, quite long. Right. In this long ass puppet show, Hell in the Keller goes to Hollywood. All right, Hell in the Keller. Jay Leno will be Bella the Snake. The Snake will be Jay Leno until Bella the Snake enters as Hell in the Keller's agent. So Bella the Snake is in the play, in the thing. Other people. Mickey Mouse. South Park's Mickey Mouse. Ian Ellis. CEO Luce Gomez. Right. Hollywood Mersh. Andrew Dice Clay is the dinosaur tonight. Right. All right. Making cameos will be Mama Monkey, Bella and the Snake, I said. Of course, Sayan's Entertainment, Kyle. Right. Or Uniqueness, whatever he calls himself now. Sam Hill, Jimmer Nam, Don Ladd, and somebody that is upset they did not make the Hell in the Keller short film. Right, you know, like at the end of Private Parts, where John Melendez is like, I just make a baked potato every day. And starts stuttering John. Was it the end of the movie as the credits rolled down? All right. And I do want to say before I start this, Hell in the Keller goes to Hollywood. This next story is not based on the truth at all. It's bullshit. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? All right. In walks a snake, a Hollywood snake. Have you seen this? Have you heard this? I was at a comedy club somewhere near San Diego. Yeah, I saw this really funny guy doing these great jokes. His name's Hell in the Keller or something like that. Yeah, that's right. I'm like, oh man, I've seen this. I've heard this. I got to hitch my wagon on this kid. Yeah, that's right. Then I went backstage. And I'm like, nice to meet you, Helen. I've seen this. I've heard this. You're really funny. Yeah, that's right. In walks Helen the Keller. He should be right here. Here's Helen. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Jay, nice to meet you. I'm glad you like my funny now that you're hacking not on TV. Kidding around, yeah, that's right. Well, you're on the game show. Now that I forgot, yeah, that's right. So you like my stand-up? That is amazing. Glad you like my act, Jay. You're a hero of mine. I grew up watching you on TV. I was a big fan of you on the Tonight Show. Yeah, that's right. Know you. If I didn't run into you, I was going to have to do porn or something. Like that. Show my cockaballs. Yeah, that's right. Trust me, no one wants to see that. Call me up the minute you get to LA. And I'll get you on TV, kid. You're hilarious. Yeah, that's right. 1 week later, Helen the Keller goes to Hollywood. Pick up your phone, douche. Come on, Jay. Goes right to voicemail. Pick up your phone, douche. I'm calling you. Hello? So you're going to put me on TV, you douche? Helen the Keller. You should know who this is, goddammit. You said you would give me a TV show, you fucking snake. Oh, Helen the Keller. Never heard of him. Just kidding. I said I would give you a TV show. We'll do lunch. You know, I was bullshitting and not being up the truth. Go fuck yourself, you chump. Jay Leno, I will get you for this. You fucking snake in the grass, you. The next day, he meets a porn producer at the Comedy Store with a high voice. You're a funny guy. Sorry that Jay Leno guy screwed you over. Happens to be. He happens to screw over the best of us. I was a comedy writer on a show for 6 months, and he fucked me over, fired me. One douchebag. That arm's getting tired. I heard you got big cock and balls, cock and balls. I can use some cock and balls in one of my movies. No, you. I'm not doing gay porn. Come on, Helen. I will give you 20 grand to see. You know, was, before he did comedy that way, then there was 2 gay pornos in my company. Cock and balls, you got a deal. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was in the gay porno with Helen. Now you know, this whole time I've been making porn, fucking bitches, fucking dudes. Yeah, that's right. Doing sets at the Comedy Store. I'm the guy that heckled Brendan Schwab, that fucking unfunny piece of shit. I've like, no, you're bullshitting. You're not even funny. Get off the stage, you clown. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you think you're funny, you fucking hack? You got no jokes. You're dope. Yeah, that's right. And that's the truth. Roof, yeah, that's right. Know you. All right, and now just a queer air. Ken TV is bullshitting. That's all I got to say. And he's 46 and white. Fell to life. Yeah, that's right. Doggy. Stop lying to everyone. You know, this was my life story before I was on the Gas Digital Network. Making pornos, fucking hoes. Yeah, that's right. Even sucking a dick or two, doggy. You know, I'm not ashamed of my past, doggy. That's how I became the top comic on the Gas Digital Network, doggy. Yeah, that's right. I'm a real ass dude, doggy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm as alpha as a fucking buffalo. Yeah. Yeah, son. Now you really Ryan Ken TV. You know, before even though Ian Ellis was LA comic, he used to follow me around and suck my dick because he's a fag. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you. All right, now on the porn shoot, Helen Keller meets up with Hollywood Mersch, his director. All right, I'll get Hollywood Mersch in makeup. He's got toupee, so I'll get Hollywood Mersch's toupee out. All right. I'm Hollywood Mersch. Director of this film, porno. I'm Hollywood Mersch. Hey, Alan, in this film, your name is Ben. Ben Cock. That should be your porn name. Ben's Cock. In this scene, you have to suck a pickle dick. Sniff. Oh man, this is good coke. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm the guy with the pickle dick. So in this scene, Helen, you have to blow me. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, this pickle dick is huge, but I think I can handle it. Yeah, that's right. Pretty soon, Helen Keller, the straight porn, then is in a Fallout Boy video. Then he starts a movie directed by Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah, that's right. All right. Andrew Dice Clay will be played by the dinosaur character. I'm a director now. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm a director. Oh. Action douche. Oh. No, you. Say the line. Oh, say the line right. But get the hell off the stage, douche. Get off my set if you're not gonna say it right. Oh. The story, the biopic of the Iron Sheik. All right, now Helen will be asking, "You jabroni piece of shit, garbage. You're worse than Michael Jackson and Hulk Hogan. I make you humble and fuck you in the ass. Put you in camel clutch." Yeah, that's right. Oh, that was terrific, kid. You're the best. I've heard of pretty good at Iron Sheik. Love it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Helen Keller, you were great as a Sheik in this movie of his life story. Oh, yeah, thanks, Dice Man. You're like the best director. Yeah. Oh, see you tomorrow on the set, kid. Oh, yeah, that's right. No problem. You coming to my party? I'm gonna fucking Playboy models there and shit. I'm Helen, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you got it. There better be bitches there. Oh, of course there are. Helen McKellar, the famous actor, gets all the bitches. Fuck all the pussy. Yeah, I'm the man. I'm Helen. All right. Helen McKellar also calls into the Howard Stern show. And this is the first interaction with Bella and the Snake agent and Gary Del Bate trying to get Helen to call in. One snake in one hand, monkey in the other. Not that long scene. All right. Ring, ring. Hello, Bill and Agent Wolf. I am Gary Del Bate and Mama Monkey. I and Howard both would love his new movie and would like to have Helen McKellar both on the show. Hiss. I am Bella and the Snake, Helen McKellar's agent. Papa Booey, Gary Delabate, baby. Helen has Kimmel this Tuesday and Fallon on Wednesday. So so next week would be better. The Collins show on like Monday. So, all right. How about Wednesday, the week after this Friday? Or, I mean, Tuesday. All right. Helen McKellar's agent, Bella and both. That sounds pretty good to us. Glad. I'm glad we were able to lock that down. Yuck, yuck, yuck. We will see Helen McKellar both next week and no you. No you sounds great. Ciao, baby. Later. Douche, tell Howard both. Thanks for wanting Helen McKellar, the actor, on the show. I will Bella and the Snake both. Bella and the Snake, Agent both. All right. Yeah, I'm Helen McKellar, the actor. Yeah. All right. Final scene. Helen spotted in comedy club in LA. Kyle and Jimmer and Sam Hill are at the club and start heckling him. He uses all different catchphrases that I use, including my own and others. All right. All right. Helen is doing stand up. Hey now, everyone. Great to be here. No, Helen McKellar did not die. This is a fictional story of Helen McKellar going to Hollywood, so no you. Helen McKellar. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Yeah, that's right. Glad to be here. Who's in the front over here? Shut the fuck up, Helen. Your word for the first. Your worse than Brendan Swab. Your word for the first. Last to the ass. You shitty fucking McTitty, you fucking faggot. No, you covered in Elmer's glue. No, Kyle, I heard you're so poor you have no shoes. Begging for donations like a beta bitch. You volcano no braino, Kyle. You're a beta. Oh shit. That's my hold on. I'm an Asian guy. You're stupid manubit. Oh shit, that's my line. Helen Keller. You got me. Get lost, Jimmer, before I make you suck my cock. However, you gotta ask yourself, are you stupid? Yeah, you are, I guess so. Oh. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. No homo, that's my line. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. No, you. Sam, Mel Gibson looks crazy big hazy. Damn, he is a drunk. That might be true, Sam, but he is also delusional. No, you. This guy is just bullshitting and not being of the truth. Wait for my reply. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite three stalkers. Security, please, I had one more question for you. Three or just Jimmer? Do you think I'm stupid? I guess I am. Later, shitty McTitty. Volcano no Brano. Trevor on the loser cruiser, all three of you. All right, now I got the security. Yes, indeed, baby. I'm Donlon, the security guard. Yes, indeed, baby. I'm ahead of the security, escorting beautiful Kyle and Jimmer and Sam Hill out. Yes, indeed. Just the other day, I had to escort beautiful Jennifer for being too drunk, and beautiful Sharkeisha, and beautiful Shut Up Jeff for puking everywhere. Yes, indeed, baby. All right, now we'll get the disgruntled person that wasn't included in this movie. Helen started an RDA. And Kyle, I'll get that motherfucker for not including me in Ken TV. Rawr, rawr, rawr. I'll get you. Yeah, I'm fucking rusted out. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. I'll get you for this Ken TV and Helen. You fucking bastard not putting me in the Hell in the Cover Goes to Hollywood movie. Boo you and no you. Yeah, I'm rusted out. I got to go smoke a cigarette. You fucking douchebag. No you. Yeah, that's right. And that's the end. Yeah. All right. He's kind of like the Stuttering John gang, all pissed off because he's not included at the end of the Howard Stern movie. Yeah. Everybody else is there but Ross Dog. Yeah, that's right. Uh-huh. Hell in the Cover Goes to Hollywood, Part 2. Yeah. All right, by now in the story, Helen Keller is a huge major star, made several movies, and he's now working with Martin Scorsese. Right, he's made at least 5 or 6 movies. All right, so before we saw him making his first movie, all right, now you got the call from Martin Scorsese. That's where we are in the Helen Keller. All right, I was saying, Helen Keller gets asked by the man himself to be in a Martin Scorsese movie as a hitman for the Mexican cartel and the New York Mafia. Italian. Yeah, all right, so that's where we empty. All right. All right, I'll have Marty beat a dog since Ross Dog does not come up at all in this story. All right, so this will be Martin Scorsese. All right, I don't know how he talks though. All right. Hey, on the cover. You're a really funny guy. All right, where's Helen? Funny how? Like I'm a clown here to amuse you? Ha ha, Helen Keller. That's from one of my movies. I see you're a big Goodfellas fan. Yeah, that's right. Everybody loves that movie. Yeah, that's right, Marty. Go get your fucking shy box. Oh, we kid around here. I've seen that movie like 15 times, Marty. It's my favorite. What can I do you for? My buddy Ken TV is a big fan of all your films. Yeah, that's right. Oh. Can Ken TV come on set and watch us film? He's a big fan. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sure. Any friend of yours? Friend of mine. Hell yes. Okay, Helen, in this scene, the head Don is telling you my cousin Joe is speaking to the feds. I'm going to pay you 10 grand to whack this sorry ass piece of shit. The Don will be Al Pacino. Okay, playing Al Pacino today is the dinosaur. Okay, so the dinosaur will be Al Pacino in the next season. Hooah! I'm Al Pacino. Hooah! Okay, so and the scene stays in. All right. So, all right. Okay, so hooah! Nice to meet you, Helen McKellar. I'm looking forward to working with you. Hooah! Okay, that's Al Pacino. Right. All right. So, where I put Helen? Okay, so Helen McKellar's right here. All right. Likewise, Al, you're one of my favorite actors. I've seen like Dog Day Afternoon, big fan. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, and who doesn't like The Godfather? Hell yeah. Yeah, and you're one of my favorite actors ever. All right. That is impressive that you like Dog Day Afternoon. Nobody ever liked that. That was a fan that I met. Hooah. And no, you. My wife is waiting my trailer. I have to go fuck her. Cock and balls, cock and balls. No, you, Al. That's my line. To be perfectly honest, when I filming The Godfather, Francis Ford Coppola was the first guy to say cock and balls to me. He had it first, so no, you. Yeah. It was 40 plus years ago when I was doing Actually The Godfather Part 2. Francis Ford Coppola said, Al, we got to end the shooting right now. My wife just said she wants some cock and balls. I got to go give it to her. Yeah, that's right. The hell makes the hell makes a gangster movie. It makes millions, and then it starts. It does a sequel to the big budget horror movie. The allegedly Ken TV wrote. He might still write it. All right, successful. Of course, then he meets Chuck Zito in a biker bar. And then they all hang out at the Playboy Mansion. Convinces Helen McKellar to join the Hells Angels motorcycle club. All right. Helen McKellar, you would make a nice addition to her club. Looking for mean dudes. I think I saw you beat up some beta douchebag the other day, named Sam or something. Yeah, that's right. All right. Gabagoos, Donnie! Just kidding. You don't think I watch YouTube? Sometimes when I'm not riding my hog around, I watch YouTube. Yeah, that's right. No, you. I do collect motorcycles. I have mine custom made by Jesse James. Did you have one of his bikes? Oh, see if like your bike is a beta bike, Chuck, in comparison. Oh shit. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but I like the bitch that is friends with your bitch. Yeah, that's right. Think she like my motorcycle. Then I'll give her cock and balls, cock and balls. All right. Now I'm looking for an extra puppet I didn't include. Damn it. Join a gang. I'm your agent. You're too important to the Hollywood community to join some vicious motorcycle gang. You gotta think with your head, douchebag. I'm your agent. I will keep you in money and on TV shows like Jimmy Kimmel and radio shows like Howard Stern and Jim and Sam in the morning. Oh, and you don't want to do this. Jim Norton was telling me the other day that you're his favorite caller, and he might want to have you in the Sirius studio, and so does Stern. So you can't join a motorcycle group. I highly am against it. I'm your agent. Yeah, that's right. But I already allegedly killed someone, allegedly. I'm already in too deep, Bella and the Snake. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of maybe buying a gun, allegedly. They're too famous to take this life. Just lay low for a couple months. Then nobody will allegedly arrest you for a murder you allegedly committed. The gang will just cover it up, forget about you. I got a house in San Francisco. You can just hang out in this gay community. You know, when when I used to be in real estate, doggy. That's why I brought it, because my cousin is gay, doggy. So, my Puerto Rican cousin's gay, doggy. That's why I have the house, hang out with him, his cool friends. You can stay there, lay low, get out of LA, and nobody will know that you're there. Doggy, I'm loose. Yeah, I'll hook you up, doggy. No, you. All right. The door. Oh, right here. All right. All right, Ian. Okay. Helen, you are crazy big hazy. You are 32 and white. This is 34 and part white, and failed at life if you join a motorcycle gang. You're now Hollywood Helen. You can't do this. You do not want to be as washed up as I am. I once had 100,000 views on a video. Now, sometimes I can't even get 50. Come on, Helen. Don't be like Ian. I was about to be viral Ian, and I fucked it up by being a douche, wanting to cover stuff like Mersh and Dante Nero, and it all went down the tubes. Because who gives a fuck about Mersh? I'm Mersh. Nobody cares. The only reason to slow down is fatherhood. Oh, hold on. We'll get to our next guy today. This character is Dice Clay. There's another turtle. It's going to be Dice Clay giving him some advice because he directed it. Helen, the only reason to quit is fatherhood. Then you slow down. You can still have an acting career after that. Look, I'm doing comedy specials all the time. Oh, I'm on fire. The Dice Man doing new shows and movies. I was slowed down for 15 years to raise my boys. Now I'm back bigger than ever. Oh, Dice Man is on fire. Oh, bigger than your lousy ass. Oh, if you quit acting, Helen, you just can't quit. I'm the Dice Man. I'm a director now. Oh, blown up faster than crack. Yeah, son. Oh, Moose, that is already happening. I want to take a break from acting. From that fast-paced Hollywood lifestyle. You're just bullshitting and not being of the truth. How many times you been to Playboy Mansion? Got to be like hundreds by now. You don't like that fucking Hollywood cut you're getting, homeboy. If I was as famous as you at this point, but everybody have to realize this is 2027. Years from now, Helen became a big Hollywood success, and now he's regretting it. Like Don Johnson, except that we don't know what happened to him. Right. Hell in the Cellar 3 comes out in a year. We'll find out what happened to Hell in the Cellar then. No, no one talks to Helen for years. No, off Hollywood way. One day, you're making millions in the movies. Years later, you're in an alley way sucking dick for coke. Okay, I'll suck your dick for some coke now. Oh yeah, that's a good dick. Just telling a homeless guy that now while I do this video. Where's Hell in the Cellar? What he's up to? Stay tuned for Hell in the Cellar Goes to Hollywood. Part 3, the puppet movie, coming out on Patreon in the future. Pledge to see that movie. But that's not coming out for at least 5 or 6 months. Yeah, that's right. All right. Now I'll do open.
Hogan experience.
Incredible.
Speaking of Rock, you mentioned WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that it's one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. Like if I was going to show you literally, and because I've thought about this, because whatever.
WrestleMania 18, Hulk Hogan bros 25 of his Python's brother right on the fucking Iron Sheik. Yeah, man. That's right. You jabroni, I defeated you in like 5 minutes. No, you. That's right.
A decade ago when we would have our crazy wrestling arguments, I had to think to myself, well, what would I show Joe first? And it would be probably that, right? And
it was a definitely a moment. I know The Rock says he's never experienced anything like that before.
I don't think anyone's seen anything like that.
No, it was crazy, man. It was much different than I expected. I'll put it to you that way.
How so? What'd you expect?
Well, I'd been working for Ted Turner for like 10 years, and I started that NWO thing with Eric Bischoff and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. You probably know who.
Which was WCW, the competitor.
Yeah. So we've been trying to put Vince out of business for 10 years, and we were killing him in the ratings for like.
No, you can't even find the fucking link, you blind grog brain douchebag. Yeah.
83 or 88 weeks, we're just killing him. Then there was a turnaround. He brought Tyson on, and we made a bunch of mistakes, programming wise. Like we were live, and their stuff was all taped. And we go, don't watch Monday Night Raw tonight because Mick Foley's going to beat The Rock, and this guy, so we give him the finishes, just dirty pool,
Right.
So you need to watch the show because we're going to tell you who's already going to win, And so after 10 years of this craziness, I was pretty much done. This was Hollywood Hogan, the bad guy, and I had this crazy run. It was just as big as the red and yellow run as Hulkamania was. It was just as big or bigger. And so
huge.
At the end of the day, I was done, and Ted Turner.
Yeah, I love when a wrestler flips. You can play the face and you can play the fucking heel. Yeah. 2 wrestlers in 1. Yeah. It's amazing.
Merged with American Online, and where his office was, they kicked him to the curb. He was down at the end of the hall, so Ted wasn't in charge. And Ted's the one I made the deal with, and Eric Bischoff and Harvey Schiller and all these guys. And so I wasn't really going to do anything. I got a call from Vince, and he goes, we'd like you to come up and work with The Rock at WrestleMania. I said, well, yeah, I can still go, if you need me to come up there, we can make it work. And he goes, well, things, he used to call me Monster. Well, Monster, things are different now up here. I said, what do you mean different? And he goes, well, if you're going to come up here, you got to really bring it. Because, The Rock does this thing in the ring, like, bring it. And so I didn't say anything as a smart ass. I'm thinking, if you want me to bring it, you're going to be asking me to take it back when I'm done with this bullshit. So anyway, we went up there, had the match. There was a bunch of stuff that happened before the match. It was a little bit different the weeks before. But when I went up there, what we did on TV was I did everything I could to be a bad guy. I was in Chicago. Place was just slammed in Chicago, just crazy. I mean, I had so many matches in Chicago, and the past accolades were so intense there that when I came out as a bad guy, that people were like with me, And so all of a sudden, The Rock comes out, gets in the middle of the ring, challenges me to WrestleMania. I go to shake his hand. He won't let my hand go. He pulls me back in. And right in my face, he
douche.
rock bottoms me, you know, and dumps me in the middle of the ring on the back of my head. So here come my guys.
I mean, you have to realize that these are the most electrical moments. If you saw it on video,
it was
these
so-
things.
Wow.
Hello, Kenny. Oh, it's my new intro when I joined the stream. How you doing?
Well, the other person went away for some reason. I don't know. I guess they're being a beta guys.
Aw.
I was about to hit the 3 dots to see who the fuck they were. You want to continue with the Hulkamania?
Maybe it was E-Rock, though.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you continue. I'm just hanging out. I'm about to do a
All right,
dab.
man. Cool. Is Cash in the house?
She is literally in the house. Uh-oh.
This is the epitome of the entire what makes the entire thing entertaining, because you're kind of rooting for both are kind of bad guys but have such likable qualities, so it's a win-win no matter what. I mean, this stuff is beyond like this here is like totally top shelf pro wrestling history.
I always loved the two-tone beard mustache.
I'll be
combo.
back. I just spilled rubbing.
Yeah.
alcohol.
So anyway, after he dumps me on
All
my
right.
head,
I'll be here.
my guys come down, Kevin and Scott, and we just crucify his ass. We unload on him and we just grind him. So I go out of the ring and I got a toolbox and I dump the toolbox out and there's this ball peen hammer, right? So they got him hooked. And
I'm not putting a server aggro.
I go and while they got him hooked, they thought I was going to blast him in the face with a hammer. I hit him from behind with a hammer, right? I catch him from behind. You know, I'm not killing him. I'm pretty good at what I do.
Is it an actual hammer?
Oh yeah, bro.
So-
I can put this thing between your forehead. I won't even hurt
Let's
you.
please not.
But anyway,
he's a professional.
No, but listen,
You're hitting him with a hammer?
yeah, hit
Like
him with a-
actually hit him with a hammer?
Oh yeah,
But he's a professional.
yeah. I'm pretty. Believe me, I can
So it's
hit
like-
you with a hammer, brother. You'd be good. You know, but
What?
Yeah.
Yep. No,
It's a
no.
hammer.
You know who first? If
I drop
since
it
this
on my
guy's
toe,
so
it hurts.
he's
It's
so
like
good
a-
at pulling stuff up. Pull up Rocky 3 where I get Stallone in the corner. I throw that straight in punch to him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he said, "Oh, I don't want to get hurt." I said, "You just stand there and don't move." Well, this straight in punch, he goes, "I've never had anybody throw a punch that looks like it was going to kill me." Yeah, no, I think this is it right here. Look. That was straight into his forehead.
Yeah.
He goes, "You didn't even hit me." I said, "Well, I'm not supposed to."
Don't most celebrities lie a little bit? They bullshit and not be of the truth. Yeah, that's right. Well, some people do, some people don't. That's right.
But I did make contact. So anyway, long
Right.
story short, hit him with a hammer, drag
I
him
like Hulk
outside the
Hogan,
building,
the actor.
put him in an ambulance, put chains around the ambulance, right? I go get in a semi truck without the trailer on it, just the cab of the semi. And of course, as I'm getting in the cab of the semi, they pull Rock out of the ambulance. And I run that ambulance over with the semi.
Oh my
Vince
God.
goes, "Do it again, do it again."
Get me one, man. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit.
This
Find
is
some
so
good stuff to-
hilarious.
So anyway,
you got the ambulance is chained up.
Yeah. So, dude, so now the Rock's in there. We slide him out when they cut to me. Here you go. And so at the end of the day, I did everything I could to be the worst, most evil person in the world, bad guy. And we go get in Toronto for WrestleMania after I've done all these horrible things.
Oh my God.
Now I had to back up and run him over again. Now, after I do all these horrible things, and I come out of the building at WrestleMania, and the place is cheering me out of the building.
Yeah.
I'm going, "Oh my God, how are we going to fix this?" Because the Rock is splitting to go to the Scorpion King. And I'm passing the torch, giving him the rub, everything I can to help him be the greatest wrestler ever, you know? And because that guy was so good in the ring, bro, and I never worked him before, but second, third generation wrestler, instinct, timing, placement, he had everything. It took us about 7 or 8 minutes. I got it all turned back around, you know, and he had certain input that we did. And I said, well, if some of that stuff doesn't work, we're not doing it, you know. But it was just the craziest situation because
I mean, this is it, dude. This is like the craziest shit of all time. I mean, look, everybody's arms are up in the air.
That is fucking crazy big hazy. Yeah. Enjoy your cigarette, Ross. We're almost done with this one. I might have another BAM tape real quick. Some other videos.
Tony is aroused.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Look at
You have
you.
to realize that this is like it.
Dude,
the two entertainers.
And Hulk, how old were you at this time?
I think I was 53 or 54.
That's amazing.
It's horrendous.
I had a hip replacement. And
That
two-
is
and two-
amazing.
and two knee replacements.
That at 54 you were still this jacked. That's incredible.
Another one.
Another one.
WrestleMania 18 after being in 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
dude.
5.
And the next year, I took Vince McMahon at Safeco Field and actually had a blast with Vince. Got to beat the shit out of Vince. That was fun. And he's all in.
Oh, yeah.
That crazy nut was all in. He loved it.
So then, announced that Elvis's birthday.
A lot to talk about because I basically was pronounced dead on Elvis's birthday, December 8th. December 8th.
How am I muted? You're muted.
Well, rock and roll. We have a lot to talk about because I basically was pronounced dead on Elvis's birthday, December 8th. December 8th.
Muted yourself. Oh shit! On Elvis's birthday. Wow. Some people are pronounced dead. Some people are not. Maybe stop doing meth. A BAM.
Well, rock and roll. We have a lot to talk about because I.
All right. Yeah. You're the one that muted yourself. Okay. So I'm muted in between videos. Yeah. All right. You muted you. No, you. Yeah. Am I muted now? I don't think so. Yeah. That's right. All right. Share screen. All right. All right. All right. Play Brian Craig video. Oh, there we go.
About it, Tucker Carlson's interview of President Trump was the greatest interview anyone has ever done with President Trump. Probably the greatest presidential interview ever. And, well, that's the end of cable news. Who cares about the debate? I know they're trying to.
Well, obviously, you and the red hat there don't give a fuck about the debate. I haven't seen the interview. I'll watch it and tell everybody what I think of it, and maybe find a couple posts where I can mock a few things in it. I'll have to do that for a couple weeks from now because I got a rerun stream next week. Yeah. All right, back
To pump up Ramaswamy today. Who cares? So he's leader of the losers. Who cares? And so far as being vice president, he's not on the vice president's list. No doubt about it. Tucker Carlson's interview of President Trump was.
All right. What else we got? What else I got? Let's see. All right, one more Metallica news article.
Be standing here with Metallica today, the band that would punch each other in the face, and right, like Lars. One time, James hit you in the face because he didn't like
right.
the way you
Ross,
performed.
but he's not talking.
Jesus,
Oh.
that's right. Talk about the good old days. By the way, an asshole. Lars, when he punches you in the face, when James punches you in the face, can he throw a punch, or is it really not that bad?
Oh God.
It was. Let's put it this way. This will answer your question. We were playing, I think, just down the street from here. We're at the Troubadour, or I think it was the Troubadour, right? It was the first show where we ever, at least in our minds, got an encore.
Yeah.
We were 6-9 months into our career. We got an encore. So we're standing off stage discussing what song to play, and let's just say there was differences of opinion. So I suggested a song that started with drums. So James suggested something else. We went back up on stage, and I started the song that started with drums. And so when we came off,
You can't hear me for real? Hello, hello. Check my settings. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, hello. All right. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
I got the slight punch in the stomach. I did stand up
Well,
for the rest of the
Kimberly,
night.
yeah.
However, I think for balance, I will say that throughout the
You're
rest
not
of the
here to
80s,
video.
James helped me in many situations. When I had a little bit of a big mouth and could definitely throw the best smart ass comments back to people. And there were a couple times when the beer and the good times were flowing where I would say the wrong thing to the wrong people, but still they were really funny. And 30 years later, they still sound bites, elicit chuckles when you tell the story. But James was always there as my big brother.
He had your back.
I would usually just run. I'd just fucking take off, but then James would clean it up for me and throw a few punches at some of these other guys.
James, how did you know how to fight so well?
You.
Was this something taught, or you just had a lot of?
I love them too, Kimberly. They're fucking amazing. All right, we're at the 2-hour mark. Coming up. I ain't got too many more. Hello, Ross?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, douche.
Hello, Catch. Yeah. There's about not even a minute left of this.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, shit.
Fights in
I
your
have some questions, Kenny.
I don't know how
Hold
to fight
on.
at all. I really don't. I just have attitude.
Fueled by
I
Jägermeister.
had the mouth and I had the Dr. No. Yeah, it was
right.
It was quite a deadly combination.
Punches thrown by Jägermeister.
Yeah, it was bad.
Wouldn't you worry about your hands, though? I mean, as a guitar player, no, hell no, you don't
I
care.
care about anything, man.
You don't
Come
think
on.
about that, man.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Catch. Yeah.
Hi, Kenny.
How you
I have some questions, Kenny.
All right, go right ahead.
First question. Why do you think Focus is a cunt?
Because he says, don't be a cunt. That allows him to be a cunt.
The mystery is solved. Yay!
There you go, Focus. You wanted to know the truth.
Focus. The moral of this story is if you have a theme song saying don't be a cunt, you're officially a cunt.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's over. Who won? Who won?
Oh, Kenny, guess what?
Carolina is now president.
Carolina just won presidency.
Actually, she might not be. Hold
Maybe.
on
Wow. But I'm no
We have
longer
to
the first
verify.
lady. I'm the ambassador
You will
of foreign
excuse
affairs.
me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Hello,
I
Kimberly.
take care of problems in Niger. They're more important. Sorry.
You'll always be my first lady, dude. In my heart.
You're no longer
Kenny.
president. Carolina's now president.
Oh, no. Catching
her
is still
first lady was.
Niggas, I'm
Is
still
it-
president, bitches.
I think Carolina is
Hi,
selecting a
Kimberly.
page first lady.
Carolina is now first lady, and Kenny, you are the chief
Carolina be my first lady.
faggot officer. I don't even remember what it's called.
Oh yeah.
I
Or
am the
something.
ambassador of foreign affairs. Yes, son.
Yeah, that's right.
Nope, we took that away.
So I have another question for you, Kenny. Now that we've announced that I'm still the president, bitches. Which is
No,
so
you.
stupid. No, you.
No, you.
Miss Carolina is my new first lady, and she is a very hot first lady.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited.
right.
Aren't we all excited? It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Penny, is my torch too loud?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too loud back in the pocket.
No, you.
Too loud, you let me.
No, you.
No, you.
That's as deep as I can get the voice. So, Kenny, my second question is, I Googled diabetes dick today. And have you
Why
ever?
would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, you
Because I was
Googled-
watching some.
You Googled Helen's dick today?
No.
She has diabetes.
Good one, Kenny. That deserves a yeah. So it's best I don't get into why I Googled that, but I
Okay.
Googled diabetes dick, and lo and behold, I got the answers I was looking for. I wanted to know if what happens to your legs happens to your dick because it's also an appendage, you know?
I don't have diabetes, so
Are you afraid of getting diabetes dick, Kenny?
no.
No?
No.
No. Oh, well, that's good. Apparently it's an actual thing. Who knew?
Oh, forgot to set the timer.
Timer on what?
Kenny, are you watching BAM? Are you watching what else do you Metallica? I can barely hear you, Kenny.
I have no
Cutting in
news
and out.
stories. I don't really have any news stories left. Let me go check.
Okay, good.
Let me go
Okay,
check.
good. On behalf of the Wiggas, I had to ask you why you were calling
Why
us a cunt, and I wanted to tell my diabetes dick Google story. That's all I got.
How come the link's not working for anyone else?
I don't know.
Oh, we joined the Patreon. That's why
Who's
we got the link.
backstage? Let him up.
Browsers block my screen.
Oh. Oh.
Oh shit. I don't know why anybody's. I'm going to go smoke a bowl if I can find that pipe.
Who blocked you? Browser? Wait, did you just say a porn site blocked the stream?
No, something blocked my
What?
browser. I don't know what the hell.
Oh, browser. I literally thought you said browsers or whatever that porn site is.
He has diabetes dick on the brain.
I'm going to go
That's what
smoke
it
a
is.
bowl.
I'm on YouTube.
Okay,
and
okay, bye, douche. Well,
No,
I'll be
you.
here patiently waiting for you to come back,
Okay.
Kenny. Don't show us your cock on the way out.
Why the hell would I do that?
Because
I don't wanna
it's
lose my channel.
massive.
I don't want to
Why
lose my
not?
channel. I
Kenny,
will
you
lose
can't
my
take
channel.
smoke breaks until an hour into an open panel. Even I don't do that.
You just took a smoke break when you got here. Right away when you got here.
Motherfucker.
I'll be right
Oh, but
back.
that's on your stream.
Oh, I'll be right back. Long brain, long break.
I'm going to have to take
That's
a
how
smoke
it
break
goes.
2 hours into the show. So no, you.
Just take a shit. I understand. It's not
No,
healthy
you.
to wait.
Can't get through a dab. This guy. Wait. What's up, everybody in the chat? It's apparently my show now. Where's Carolina? I wish she would come up here and
Pretty sure there's 0 people watching.
accept her.
I'm not even gonna begin to try to entertain anybody.
I
Y'all
took
don't like dead air? Come on up yourselves.
Kenny is pulling a Ross.
He absolutely is.
Certain
Anyone else that came up, he wouldn't have left right away. I can do it too. Whoa. It's spilling alcohol tonight. It's not even the drinkable kind, and I can't control it.
This guy, he waits to get on stream before he does this, you know.
I do it before and after. And during.
I just saw a Kenny. I just saw a kitty hat.
Just go live on my channel, Kenny.
Look, Kenny forgot something. Bye,
Yeah,
Kenny.
I forgot his fucking penis pump. He shits with the pump now. Pump it in one end, comes out the other. That's right.
Oh my god.
He's not gonna be back for like 20 minutes at least. This is an Uncle Dust break right here.
I'm watching douche. Yeah, Aggro's watching.
Well, now it's an
I
AMA.
don't like your negative attitude, bud.
Kimberly, I wish I knew the answer to that question.
This show sucks ass. Like how Kitchen sucks
Naklo.
Ross's asshole. Oh.
Naklo, stop talking about sexual things you know nothing about. Don't ask Tracy the last time she got laid. When's the last time you got laid? Never. Why would you dare ask somebody that? Go be obsessed some more. Go tell everyone how you're not going to talk about Steph anymore in a Steph video. And hit up my PayPal again. It's like good old times. You won't get a dick pic.
Stop thinking about Ross's asshole. What's up with guys always thinking about your asshole?
I don't know. They're usually named Naklo. I can't even get away from these guys. They just keep bothering me. I show up in places unwanted and not talked about. But I just can't understand why they make fun of me.
Oh, God. It was kind of weird that you were thinking about when the last time Tracy got laid. I mean, come on, dude.
He just thinks that's
wrong
what
with
people
you?
who get laid, what they would say, because he has no idea.
Oh. He just wants us to mention his
What sucks is that we're not even making fun of you. We're just telling the truth. And it just is a joke.
Now.
When the truth is a joke.
Recently, he went live apparently and debunked the whole $500 thing, but he didn't debunk that he actually gave this woman $500 for meth and a side hug. None of that was debunked. All that was debunked was it didn't come from his parents.
Well, that's... He's not.
Good job, Nat.
So.
He's trolling us all and winning the internet. I don't know what to do with myself.
I don't even see Naklo because the Naklo I know quit the internet. He made a whole thing about it. So I don't see a Naklo. Naklo left the internet.
Wah, wah, wah. Who cares?
He didn't fake leave the internet for attention and come back.
It's only good for like a community post or a video that makes you laugh. Other
He's
than
such a
that, it's
faggot
just
that he'll
sad.
probably take that comment that he left in here,
Pathetic.
screenshot it, and run to Star like, did I do a good enough job, babe? Stop calling me babe, Naklo. Give me money. Okay.
I think the edibles kicking in.
You promised me a date one day.
That's my best Naklo impression. That's
That's literally what he did. He took a screenshot of his one done comment to bring back to them. Did I do good? Did I do good? Pats on my head.
yeah. Aggro. When's the last time you drove all the way to Florida to have a fat girl ghost you? A couple times probably, but it didn't. That $500 never came from his parents, guys. It's very important. He's reading a book on stocks.
Yeah, I cried on the way home listening to Britney, but take that.
Sit down, bitch.
My mom didn't even know what I was doing, dumbass. I'm still the same old cool Chloe.
The Chloe.
Anyway, this is
I don't
how
know.
we
I mean, it's good. It's good for laughs, but about that, yeah.
laughs for us, not for him.
Ghost Chloe.
I know just the right amount of time
Yeah.
to stop making jokes about him before he comes. Because then the joke's on me.
You're right.
If I torture him too much to where he comes, he wins. I know just when to stop. Kenny's back.
Kenny's back to stop.
Oh no, what the fuck? Kenny had to take the jacket off for that shit.
Oh shit. I can't wait to see what shirt he's wearing. I look forward to it. That and the floating hat. Kenny, we got to talk about the floating hat with the puppets. I really and truly believe he's not listening yet. Fuck my
Well,
life.
guess what, everybody? Should I bring on Gay Guitar Guy? Gay Guitar Guy.
Sure.
Oh, it's Gay Guitar Guy. Hi,
Yeah.
Gay Guitar
Hello,
Guy.
douche.
I've never met you.
Hello,
How are
douche.
you?
Oh, you know, you do this on my show. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
How's that feel?
Oh,
Kenny.
That's a Jimmerman move, Kenny.
I'm just saying, that's what he does on
Gay
his
Guitar
show.
Guy.
I get in his show, and then he
Can't
goes,
hear you,
"Oh, I'm just gonna kick you right out."
He can't hear us, Kenny.
That's what you do on your sh- That's what you do on your show. So.
He can't hear you, Kenny.
I just
Can't
wanted
hear
to
me?
say hello.
He
I
can't
never
hear
heard
us.
him before.
Hello, Gay Guitar Guy. Hello there. Oh, he
Oh,
left.
he
Like a
trolled you. He
beta,
just trolled
beta
you
male.
back. You tried to do the kick him off, and he did the old I can't hear you.
Oh, shit.
You guys are good at this.
He's
Gay
going to
Guitar
come
Guy,
box
you
you
can-
now, brother. He's going to
Guitar
meet you
Guy,
at your
can
house
come
and
back
everything.
if you want to. If you're gonna be, because
I
you're
do
at-
want him to
like a
come back. I
beta.
legit have never talked to him before. I wanted to say hello, introduce myself, see what's shaking.
Maybe
I want to know how many feet of water he's under right now.
If you,
Oh,
if
yeah, I
you
hope he's
ever wanna
okay
be
from the
on-
hurricane.
The dude is back. Hello.
Oh.
Hello,
there he
douche.
is.
Mic check.
Hello.
We can hear you fine.
No, I can't hear you guys. That's all right. Whatever.
Oh.
That's on
You
Bummer.
lose.
It could have something
You
to do
can't
with
hear us.
taking
No,
your headphones off, but you know.
Oh, I closed the One Piece soundboard. He was totally about to get up.
But then he could be like, Ross, your soundboard is so based. Based.
No nuts. No nuts.
I think I know why Gay Guitar Guy was coming up here.
Well, you know
I
what?
know
You've never
why.
met Gay Guitar Guy because you hate Jinx.
Why?
You see, if you like the Jinx,
I don't hate anyone. Well, I mean I don't hate James. What are you talking about?
Okay, you dislike Jinx. Yeah, that's
I don't even dislike him. I just think he left a Discord in a faggy nature. And I make fun of his asshole that he clearly showed on stream. I mean, listen, Kenny, if you went on stream like that and showed your asshole, I'd make fun of you too. And guess what? You wouldn't get mad about it, right?
No, but I'm not going to show my
No.
asshole on camera. So
There you go. What's the point of
All I
showing
know
your
is
asshole on stream if not for us to laugh at it?
If Kenny doesn't rage quit, then no one has an excuse to rage quit.
yeah, that's right.
So think about it that way when you
still
rage quit.
talking about.
I can't remember the
Yeah,
last time
he-
I rage quit. I mean,
He was trying to probably accept.
Even when you do rage quit, you come back in less than a day.
Accept
when is the
your,
next Ross and Catch or Ross and Kaz show? When is that
I
happening?
have no idea. They're not scheduled, so.
Okay. And Ross, can I interview you in 2 weeks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Here?
Here. Of course.
What's the subject?
Interview who? Ross?
It would be pop culture and other things.
We did that interview though before.
We did.
Yeah, in 2020 we did that.
Yeah. I remember.
Back when you only did
then,
20-minute streams.
Okay, then.
You asked me about music and favorite movies and band and all that stuff.
Okay, then I'll come up with a group of new questions for 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Sounds good, Kenny.
Oh shit!
As long as it's not a pop-up thing, I don't do pop-ups. You gotta let me know,
Okay,
like at
I'm
least
trying to
2
schedule you
days
in.
advance. Alright.
I'll try and schedule you in.
Put me on the docket.
Okay, I'm also going to be on the Ryan Rogers Appy show, and I will mention RDA them with apologies. You see, RDA first. Okay, I know the order. You made me well aware that I had it in the wrong order earlier this week. Just yesterday. Okay, RDA them with apologies. That's right.
We'll do another dab. Some.
I'll tell them it's hosted by Ian Ellis. Yeah. And produced by Bella and the Snake.
Corporal
You know-
Clementine's a bit harsh, I gotta admit.
Is that the kind of strain you got?
Yeah. I don't like the
No, no.
darker shatters. They're very harsh.
I don't know about. I'm not doing shatter. I'm doing regular, and it's pretty strong shit for weed.
I'm not smoking flower anymore.
No,
I'm done with it.
I got off
It's a
shatter
waste.
and I'm back on flower. I like it. It's whatever gets you going, right? I just
My
brought
problem
in-
with flower is that when you smoke out of a pipe or something, after like the third bowl, there's enough resin built up in there that even just smoking a bowl, you heat up that resin, so you're taking resin hits with the weed no matter what. And it's like that doesn't happen with doing dabs. It's a lot cleaner.
All right, man. But you know,
And usually I would smoke like an eighth a day of flower, or maybe every 2 days, a day or two. That's how long it would take on average. And I got 2 grams of shatter. Like, fuck. I think it's been like a week now, and I still have almost a whole gram.
all right. Well, you know,
So I've probably saved fucking $100 or so already this week by not smoking flower.
Ross, it doesn't take me a while
Yeah.
to get. It doesn't take me a while to get high, so I'm good, man.
That's why you would
I
love
like-
dabs. You just take a dot and you'd be fucking flying.
I'm saying that I like the flower more. That's where I'm at.
I like it. I just don't like the resin. That's all.
I don't like resin much either, but I can always get a
Yeah,
bomb.
I don't really
one
like
day.
joints.
I love
Yeah, I mean, I have a bong, but even that.
or bubbler. I might get a bubbler. Bubblers are better.
Bong water gets so dirty compared to dab.
Premiere tomorrow night, dude. All right, you want to hang out or?
Yeah, let's hang out, Kenny.
All right.
Yeah, let's hang out, Kenny. Me and Kenny just hanging out, being dudes, being
Okay,
good friends.
you said that once that Kirk Hammett is overrated. Then who do you think is a great guitar player? Let's start with that.
All right, Steven Toronto is the best guitar player in the world. There's also Tosin Bossy. There's a guy named Misha Mansour. He does a band called Periphery. Mark Okubo, guy from Vela Maya.
Yeah,
There
I
are
know
a
these.
million other people who are better at guitar than Kirk Hammett.
That's probably true, but I think he's really
James
good.
Hetfield.
I can't say he's the best. I think
He's the
Hetfield's
worst.
really good. James Hetfield sucks. You're saying?
Yes. I'm saying I'm a better guitar player than James Hetfield, and I'm not even that great.
What about vocals? He's pretty good in the vocals.
That's what he should do then.
He plays the Flying V. It's thrash metal. What did you expect from it?
What the fuck does it matter what kind of guitar he plays?
True. Are you in a band currently?
I've been in a band.
All right. What kind of music?
I mean, you wouldn't. Most people wouldn't. If I told you I played gent, y'all wouldn't know what the fuck that means. I play metal.
Okay.
Not a little bit heavier than Metallica stuff. It doesn't matter.
Is it like power metal?
Yes. Good night, dude.
Okay. All right, gay guitar guy. I guess everybody, that's going to be it for me. Thank you, Ross, gay guitar guy, and Cliff for dropping by. All right. I guess the beef will continue. Yeah. Well, you'll probably just kick me off Soup Party on Tuesday if I decide to show. Oh, and I know she's here 2 hours into the show or something because Hipstar was live. Of course he was live. He does it Friday. He's the competition. Well, I hope they all had a good stream, and thank you everybody like Agro and Bella and the Snake and Catch. You catch your stuff and buy it, and everybody else and catch the replay. And this will be definitely the battle royale between Ross and Gay Guitar Guy will be in the next premiere a week from tomorrow. Right. I'm clipping that premiere together now slowly. So I do the puppet show probably around Sunday or Monday. Yeah. And then take a few more pictures and maybe another video or two.